Welcome back to episode 3 of Small Business Talk. Today we're going to be running through our old menu. I think we have our old menu, to our new menu, to our business plan that we had, to all the papers kind of thing. But yeah, I'm going to start because this is just us showing you guys, what we did from the beginning to before we even had a business plan. And this is even before COVID happened, all that stuff. So we're going to get into the juicy stuff about business plan. We have 2 copies. Paper fell, so I have to grab it. Yes. Oh, okay, so I keep it in a black book or black case, whatever you want to call it, just so we don't lose anything. But I also have an envelope of license and stuff like that. So I gotta sort it before I keep on. But
welcome back, people. Welcome back. Whoa. Turn that down. Turn that down a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just like this. Okay, so
yeah.
This is what
welcome back, everybody.
I'm about to do because I wanted to talk about this SWOT. So just strengths, your weakness, your opportunity, and threats. And I'll go over that.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We gotta talk.
I'm hungry too, so I might have to eat before not to be rude, but I might have to eat before I even get down to it. Marketing, local network. We didn't really do local network. We didn't really do that much, but we did. But this is
we're gonna get into that.
This is a general company. It's a general information for your companies or your customers to know about you and what your plans and targets are. I need something very sorry to
yeah, I'll talk. Hold on. Give me a second.
Sorry, Tmgz been kind of take over, but not really because I'm hungry. And I always eat late because I have to deal with making sure my kids are fed. But I gotta eat some food.
So today we're gonna talk a little bit, lean back and talking about how kind of want to talk about how everywhere you go, I mean, if I don't know if
people,
I don't know if people notice, everywhere you go there's somebody hiring. Like every small business is hiring right now. There's only because we're in Canada, Ontario, so it's only who's hiring right now? Tim Hortons. But every small business that you know is hiring right now. And the reason why is so much people, so much business hiring is because A, people got their money, and B, started their own business, started their own company. And everyone is just not everyone is on the same board of getting the double dose of a shot. But that's why there's so much jobs or so much people, so much places you see right now. Oh, now hiring. So today we're going to talk about minimum wage raise and how it affects. I did a little bit of in the last episode, but I didn't do that. We didn't get into it like we wanted to, but everywhere. If you're in America, I noticed the minimum wage is going up. So you gotta ask yourself, right? For the people that are getting the grants right now, apparently, we are. It's so easy to get a grant. We are approved. I didn't even know this, babe. Did you know that? It's easy. Apparently now it's easy, especially when you didn't get money, take the money from before in the second wave and the third wave. It's easy for you to get a grant right now. Yeah, this lady was saying that she got 20 20 grand, and she didn't need it. And they said when she didn't need it, and they said it's already she got an email that said it was already in her bank, right?
Mhm.
When she went to call the bank, it was a lie. So they called the government and asked the money where the money went. They couldn't explain. They basically just tell them, we'll call you back, hang up on them, blah blah blah, whatever. But my thing is like, people are just trying to get back to the normal. How the heck? If they would have done it during the second wave, because they was hiring a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
They should have gave it. They should have gave it then. Then you have time to pick people to get find job, prepare to find employees, because people can't. There's so much business right now, especially small businesses. They cannot find no employees. So it's just like that's gonna affect a lot of people. This new minimum wage thing is gonna affect a lot of people.
Okay, I gotta make sure I'm sorted before I even make sure all my papers are here, because I have
It's gonna affect a lot of people. Like,
I have a number.
if you're getting, think about it. You're getting 40K, 30 grand. Some people are even getting 50. Some people are it depends on how big your store is. You could get up to 50,000 from the government, but you gotta mandate time to pay it back and all that. Which for me, I'm not a person to jump up and take the money, because believe you or not, in the last month or two, me and my woman, we have turned down so many deals. Not because it looks good on a paper or it sounds good doesn't mean you could sign for it. So you could sign up for it or apply for it, or you know what I mean? It doesn't work like that. Because once again, everyone's getting the money, but what? You're gonna have to, and they want you when you get the money, they want you to hire employees. You know what I mean? So the employee that you this 50 and this 40, 30 that people are getting. For a business like us, we only require 20. I'm still not applying for that because I'm not working, not coming out of a situation where I was bad, and then to go try to get over this hump, try just to come out of COVID, getting back everything, and to go pay back money, work for like a year to pay you back the 20, even before that, 6 months in a business. It wouldn't, I don't know, it depends on how much you're making. But we're not. It's crazy right now. If you're in the business field, come on and jump in. If you got a business, even if you're not like someone that's up to my channel, you got your own little shit going on, you want to start, go about it. You know what I mean? Jump, hit the link, jump in. Let's talk about it.
I don't know how I'm missing one of these. I think number 4 was
What?
I'm just looking for number 4 to this
To what?
2, 3, 4. I think I was just like okay, no, so okay, this is our business plan.
Like I had a dispensaries. Sorry, hold up. I had dispensaries beside me to close because the minimum wage went up. Oh, go ahead, take your mic off. It's cool calling.
You can go on to my phone.
What up?
Tmgz paused because he's on the phone with Coop right now. But
jump up and down.
this is our business plan. So this was like an executive summary, like of our business. I'm gonna show you how. Like I said last time, this is on our menu. Like you know what I'm saying? And then the next one is just general company information. And we did this by like scratch. And then this is our mission statement and market sale and competitive average.
You know what I mean?
And this is what I wanted to show Wasted. I wanted to show him this because this is what he needs in his business plan, right? Then this is marketing, local network.
You know what I mean?
Then obviously you gotta have like your finance analyst,
Drop in the link, man.
right? But I think I'm missing a plan or part of my plan. I think I'm missing page 4.
Alright.
I think I can't. I'm really bad a day right now because I had it here.
My bad, that was cool.
I think I'm missing a page, but it's probably at the restaurant. I'm gonna tell you to look. So this is also like, this is the whole map of our restaurant. Do we have a base? Wait, I gotta make sure you guys can see what is what. So, oh shit, it's on the wrong. It's so blurry, but I'll work with it somehow. So this is downstairs.
That's the drawing.
No, this is like the map page. So let me correct myself.
That's an architect drawing, right?
No. This is
What is it?
what we had to pay for the city.
Oh.
This is what we had to pay for at the city. We had to pay for this to know, like, so for the architect to do their thing, kind of thing. But I
Is that a zoning?
No, it's Give me one sec, babe. Don't just let me get it on my
Yeah,
head.
you gotta know what you're showing.
This is just a map, a drawing. It's not from our architect. It's from the actual city. This is from previous owners.
Oh, yeah, to show what was in there.
This is the basement.
Yeah.
This is the basement. One sec. This is the what do you call that? The front area. I can't even do it. So these are the doors. This is how it used to look. So that is architect work from the previous owners that we had to pay for, just so the architect can, like,
So to look at it
thing.
and see what was there and draw, and turn that into a new drawing. You have the new drawing?
Yeah, I have the new drawings. I got
so
them right here.
Yeah.
I just gotta some of them are in the thing at the restaurant. So give me 1 second. I gotta make sure I have everything here. That is someone that actually wants to meet us to hire them. We have their application already.
Couldn't see that. I couldn't see that, man.
See it?
No,
Okay,
man.
so this person that we're gonna hire, when we do decide to hire, this is his app or his resume. Not gonna show the name, but
Oh yeah. I see the name, but whatever.
This is his highlights of skills, employment.
Okay, don't show that. Don't show all that.
Well, I'm not showing.
Look at what does the last name say on the top?
It's not the same, baby.
Oh,
okay.
I was about to say.
So these are nice papers that you gotta get, so you know about your building that you're renting or owning or about to own or whatever. So these are next like papers that you well, in this city you have to get these. You pay for these. Sorry about it all like being whatever, but it was inside my book. So.
Ain't nobody at the door?
Huh? Oh shit. What's good, Poop?
What up, Poop? Miss Tmgz was looking at you. What up,
y'all?
Yeah.
I'm the person that started the stream, so I had to look. I was going to the papers, but I seen you.
Shout out. All 7 people watching, all small business owners up in this chat. So if you are a person that even like you from the YouTube world and you try to start a business and trying to find out, jump on it. You know what I mean? Jump on it.
I'm just gonna start with little things first because some people need to catch up, right?
Mr.
So,
$1 million.
So this here right here is.
Hold on, my bad, babe. My bad.
This here, right? So we marked down everything that was paid. I lost track because we paid it all at once, pretty much. So every time we paid a payment on this, I'd put paid. But this is our architect service. Like we had a contract with them, right?
Right.
So basically, for these papers and for the papers of the drawings, which I'm going to show you, this was about how much was it?
That was 6,000.
So right here was just half of it. Right there shows you half of. Oh, I can't show my name, but shit, I can't even show you.
Don't show my shit either. Back up.
You relax. So basically, this was only half of it. The other half is at the restaurant because we keep most stuff there. But basically, we paid like $6,000 just for these stupid papers in the architect
Coop
work.
know what I'm talking about. These are the papers we're talking about, Coop. Remember you're like you gotta pay that black people money?
Yeah, so $6 grand,
These
but
papers right
these
here
are
to get
just
you
two
through.
papers that we have at home. The other two papers, like the other two, I think it's 2 or 3 papers we have at the restaurant.
See, hey, Coop, you see what's on the paper? Show Coop what's on the paper on top
Oh,
of the paper. Hey, Coop, go no, show Coop on top of the paper. Coop, look. See that?
Mm-hmm.
I had to pay them people. I had to pay
the
them people.
Illuminati eye.
I had to
I'm
pay them
joking.
people, nigga.
I'm joking.
You had to pay them people, nigga.
But yeah,
Six,
basically for that,
fucking almost 7, just to get me to the door, bro. You know what I mean? And it's not. That's not only it. That's for like not for them to give us a problem just because. You know what I mean? Those papers are if we go to anybody, like the city see us say like, oh, there might be some type of racist people, right? Now I'm gonna use that because you know it's true, man. And they're trying to give us a problem. All we gotta do is call them people and say, yo, we're having a problem and I paid for not having a problem. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
that was one of the deals on it. Like if we
another
paid
thing for this paper, this paper was like $500 just for this paper alone.
mhm.
So I think in America you get it better. That's why one thing was saying, would you ever come to America for it? Yeah, but not right now. Because papers alone, you're paying like 500 to, you know. I think you left the drawings, babe. And I'm not even just saying that.
What we did.
You have the drawings in the other
What we did. Oh my nigga, I see you.
file.
I see you cool.
Remy, eh?
Remy
I
Red.
think the last time we drank Remy
Oh,
was
baby,
when
here.
we
Yeah,
were
you know,
drinking Henny
this
and
a
Remy at the
business
same
drink.
time.
This,
And
this, hey,
that was
this a
a long
business
time
drink.
ago on street.
Yeah, but people, man, I'm telling you, like,
Oh, this
Yo,
is
who
our
let you out?
first menu. No, this is not. Where's that
nothing
other
personal.
menu you found?
When you own your own business and you're black
I gotta show you
Who
these
let him out?
menus, and then the
and
next
you want
one.
like the best for your business, like which is what we want. Like, you know, we don't want no bumps, no problem, or no setback.
Yeah, you left that at the restaurant, babe. I'm not
You
even
have
saying.
to
I got most of the
um
good Alright,
you basically gotta like, you know, pay a price. You know what I mean?
here's
So
the next
that person is gonna pay that person. That person. It's like trust me, it's a business.
Now this, how many pages is it?
Crazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 pages. Yes, we're a renter, but this is our thing, what do you call it? Our lease.
Yeah.
This is our lease. See that? Basically, those are all the things. Tmgz, where is the orange one that you found? So we can compare all 3 of our menus, like how we went from
I think
our hours were gonna be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? But we switched it to Monday and Sunday closed because we know we have to have our time to ourselves. But this was like the second menu we did. It's kind of like the same one, the one that we have now, but different photos, and we have more detail on it. Like this one was the second menu that we created. See how small, nothing really on it. And then the third, our finalized one, not finalized one, but the one that we just did has more detail on it. So that's the next thing you gotta make sure you are good with.
What time you close? Coop? You close already? Oh, you already been closed. What time is it now? It's like what 8? So it's like 7 over there for you. Going on 8 o'clock. Let's see.
No, we got one kid left, but that's my nephew though.
Oh, okay.
So that means we closed. Nigga, I'm smoking.
Right. Right. That's really
So
that.
let's talk about the business plan because I like the business.
His mama ain't gonna say nothing.
Right.
So this is from the city.
No, you're your own boss.
This is a paper that you have to pay $488 for a zoning. See that? You gotta pay fucking money for zoning paper. That's ridiculous.
Too much.
Like, see that? It's ridiculous. I don't think we should have had to do it, but whatever's whatever. And then this is the next thing we went through. So when you go to the city, right? They basically tell you like if we went, say like you went there and you didn't have certain things in your restaurant. Like so, for example, we didn't have a hood. We didn't have an exhaust hood and a grease trap.
Or exhaust fan.
We were new at this, so we thought, okay, we can go get the license. We can go do this
We
and
just
go
cook.
do that as long as you have money,
Love
right?
food.
Money is the thing, right? Money is the thing, but it's not. So basically, we went there thinking, oh yeah, we're good. We have the money to spend.
Buy up
But
everything.
we had to go see. They have A1, so A1, A2, and then basically C1, C2, C3. So we can see that. So basically, they tell you what you have to put in your restaurant. You have to have because they won't approve for
Hey, Amber calling you.
they won't approve for nothing. But we have two because the first one was this one. The first one was this one, and I just see there's more stuff on there. Like there's F1, F2, F3 down to 4, Z1. Like this was the first ever thing we had the experience of making sure we had what they wanted. As you see, we got the stuff that they wanted from. We broke it down to basically what's on this. So A1 and
Check if
A2.
there's anybody at the door.
No one's at the door.
Link up.
What?
So y'all do business, y'all ain't gotta be, if y'all just
So Coop, look at
regular
this. Watch
YouTubers
this big change.
trying to
So
talk
this
some.
was when we didn't know shit about
Hit the
like
link.
opening
Jump in.
restaurants. See all those things they wanted us to do? The A1, A2, F1, F2, all the way down. 2
What form
pages
is that,
of this,
bro?
right? But then when we went back, right? This is the next one they gave us. So we were just missing little things. Now look, you see how there's only A1, A2,
Mhm.
and then there's one more page which has like has like what 2 more things. 3 more things? No, 3 more things. My bad. I'm trying to show everything. So that broke it down to okay, we're close to getting this permit, getting this license, and then basically when we got the architect stuff,
You gotta get the technical engineer.
let's go back.
But
When
what
we
it
got the
do?
architect, these people that we had to do a contract, they basically we paid them and they did their like
Good job.
architect work, like they did the drawings, but then they had to push the city because they know the city is like an asshole. They like to, especially that we're young and we're black. I'm just saying it like that because it's real shit. Because we're young and black, right? They wanted to put more pressure on us, like, we need to do this, we need to do that. So I'm like, okay, so we basically paid them to do the drawings, which was expensive, and then just to have what I just showed you, this paperwork here. They basically pushed it to so they can give us our permit because the people were like, oh, then they have these excuses. Oh, you have to have what was it? What was it? Exit. We had our exit signs up, but we had our exit signs, but we didn't put them up.
To light up.
We didn't put them up yet, so there's
Has
like
to be on that. Has to
that.
be on a what? Rectangle or what? Or
No, it has to be
something on
facing horizontal. So like
yeah.
basically it had to be turned. So when we first put it up, it was turned this way. Then we had to turn it this way, which is understandable.
Reminding you.
But,
hold up. Let me say something.
You can do it.
Reminding you when they're asking us for a sign, we got the sign up in the right place and everything, right? Then she tried to say, oh well, it needs to light up. Reminding you, when you go to the mall, not every sign light up.
Hey man, I'm gonna hop right back in, y'all. Let me go meet this weak ass contractor, man. This half ass nigga. I might up on that nigga when I get there.
All right, my nigga.
This nigga pissing me off, bro.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. So now it's like, oh, you need this to light up. This has to light up. Remind you, when I walk to the mall and other big businesses, like they have their sign, their exit sign, whatever. It don't light up. So it's just like it was crazy. So no, we just
do at night probably.
Yeah, but no, that like you go down to the mall right now. I'm telling you, you walk. There's a sign, exit sign. It does not light up.
I know, but because we have a restaurant and it's like what do you call it? If something happened like a fire, we wouldn't know where to, like, it's all the smoke. We wouldn't know where to go unless we look up and see the exit sign. Like, we wouldn't be able to find the door if it was that bad. Not on wood.
Mhm.
I don't. I can't even. Where's wood right here? But anyways, the business plan. Okay, so let's go back to this company. So when I went and sat with him, he wrote on this piece of paper like ideals. Wait, what's this? Construction. Oh, actually, this was actually someone that this was not the company itself. This was actually our owner.
Yeah, that's it.
They suggested stuff too, like to take different steps, which we did. We wanted to know certain things about the kitchen exhaust, the grease interceptor, which is the grease trap. It collects basically the grease trap. I call it grease trap because it is a grease trap. It basically, when you do your dishes and if any food got down, it will stop the food from going down into the pipes, and it basically cleans the grease. Like, it doesn't. We're not putting bad grease pollution into the waters, basically the sewers. But yeah, this was just like something that we were talking one-on-one kind of thing. But this business plan, it basically shows.
I think that was just a meeting after when we was at the meeting.
Yeah, that was just a quick little meeting, but when we started asking questions, they just kind of like wrote down stuff. So rising costs on market.
And that's what it's gonna be, right? When you're doing business with somebody, even if it's your landlord or whatever, you gotta be on board.
This is my main thing I want to talk about.
Everybody's gonna be on board.
The strengths, the weakness, opportunities, and threats. So basically, your strengths will be like we're well-dressed people. We're hardworking people. We have 8+ years experience in the kitchen. We create unique. Well, we have more than that. Was just before we even started the whole thing. We create unique food for the menus, right? And then for weaknesses, it could be like menu price range. Like, people might not like a menu price that we change, but this is all old. We are doing a new business plan. And then rising costs on market products is like, for example, if we got oxtail, like for example, the beef and the oxtail, right? That went up. It was going up every day. So we have to prepare ourselves for like cost. Like basically, if we have to pay more, we're gonna have to take that sacrifice of paying more because we know we need that product. So that's like a weakness right there. It's just like say like they say recalls on certain foods and certain items. Say like we had that item that we were always buying, like for example avocado. So like God forbid they recalled everything in Canada for avocados. Now that's a weakness.
Ooh, no, let me knock on wood for that.
That's a weakness that we're gonna have to deal with because that's one of our products. It's not our main products, but it's like something that goes in one of our dishes, goes at the side of the dish. It also goes as a side order. If someone wants just to have avocado, they get a nice ripe green avocado. And then opportunities are like this was like before we even knew about anything. Opportunities like available support. Like right now, they have support for business that are small and big. Basically,
Just
like money, like support, meaning available support, like
other business owners, architects.
no, like available support. We're talking about that.
Yeah.
So, for example,
those
money wise, or like Tmgz was saying, like if we can get any support, it doesn't matter if it's money or if it's advice or support from anybody. Like it doesn't even matter if someone just supports us every so often, kind of thing. Basically, that's an opportunity. And then resource market, basically the market. We did our resource. We don't really use resource market, so that's like on our next business plan. We're not gonna put that on.
But
business opportunities we have.
Sometimes it's good to put it on there, though. I can't lie. You never know. You might next time when you do it, you might need that.
But. So I'm gonna go to that was I'm just going through roughly what we have. So I already went through strengths, weakness, opportunity. So threats. So for example, The
That's good.
government comes up, for example, look, we could have put COVID if we didn't. Like, we can put that on our next.
If somebody decided to do a big construction work in front of you, and like no one could walk in, like block off your like your whole area, and like even like even like for instance, like a fire, something happened, an accident, like everything shut down because when something happens, like anywhere, if there's a shooting, like the whole thing shut down for like hours, 3 hours, 7 hours. Construction work probably take like what 6 weeks or more.
So, see, you just came up with a threat that wasn't on our threat list. So, I'm going to go with the actual, like, food wise and shit. So, threats can be like food shortage, just like I said. God forbid, like, weren't they saying something about food shortage in some countries?
Yeah.
God forbid a food shortage came and they ran out of certain things that we really need. We're gonna have to come up with a different food product that people will enjoy, or a different brand, or whatever the situation is. Also, competition from rivals, meaning, say like we were open right now. We just opened across from a pizza place. We're like a threat to them, kind of.
I know.
No, don't.
I know you're gonna say it.
No, it's just real shit. Like, we're kind of a threat to them, but in our eyes, we're not a threat to them because we don't sell
But
the
in
same
their
food.
eyes, we're a threat.
You want to talk? Let me just say this one thing, and then you can talk.
Right.
This is how we're not talking over each other here.
Right.
So, for example, we're new rivals to these people. So in their eyes, we're a threat, but in our eyes, we're not a threat. We would actually do business with them if they weren't so cocky and like, we're not a threat to them. Period. Because first they do pizza and gyro, whatever that shit's called.
Gyro,
shawarma, whatever.
I don't think we're a threat because we don't make pizza. We don't do French fries. You know what I mean? I think it's more of them just being like, oh, they're young, they're black, like, you know what I mean?
Because they're different. Anyways, like I was saying, competition from rivals. Say like, okay, let's put it in our perspective. So say like we've been at this location for 8 years or more, and across the street, maybe they go do something else. Like they close their business because people close their business certain times of their lifetime, right? So say like the new people.
Maybe say,
babe, don't interrupt me. Because you don't go into the saucy side. I already told you when I'm talking. I'm gonna let you talk. I just want to make a point.
No, but you said people close their business. You gotta explain.
Some people close. Okay, so we'll talk about that.
Every 10 years or every?
No, it's not every 10 years. It's dependent. Like right now, people are closing because of COVID. Some people keep their place open for 50 years plus. Some people keep it for 30 years. Can I get back to my point? So say like we're
small business people, not big box business.
We're talking about business in general. If you're gonna, I'm gonna just mute you for a sec. Do you want that? Can I talk?
I can't mute myself.
But anyways, I was back to competition from rivals. So we'll put it in our prospect.
Right.
If we were at this location or any location for like 5-10 years, I'm gonna say 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody decides to move across from us, and they open the same kind of Caribbean fusion or something that we know customers are gonna like because we've been there for a long time, and we know people what they like now because we've been there.
Mm-hmm.
We know in that area what they like. They like Caribbean food, fusion food. They like just Caribbean food. They like pizzas, etc. So we know that's gonna be that's gonna be competition rival for us. That's why I understand what the people that are across from us are dealing with, but at the same time they should look like we're not rivals that are selling the same stuff. If I wanted to be a person that was, oh yeah, that's how you feel, I can make homemade pizza and do specials, but I'm not like that. But anyways, you want to interrupt me, go for it, talk. You want to talk about marketing?
You said everything that you already said. We're not making
marketing
pizza.
Or local
if
network.
You wanted to make pizza, which you can. If you wanted to bake, what did it make? Shawarma? What did it make? Gyro?
no disrespect.
Like, but there ain't nothing wrong with them. Ain't nothing wrong. I had a shawarma
That's
once,
not. I know.
but I
I don't
never
mind
liked
it
it.
either.
That's just me. But going back to that, we're not a threat to them. As I said, they're more just like, oh, like what you said, food that people like around the area. Like, you know what I mean? They know there's a lot of, on their side especially, there's a lot of like black people always going back and forth. So,
Can I say something?
and there's a lot of black people live closer to their side. So they're thinking, oh, and they always go get pizza. But now they're thinking, oh, they're going to get because they're black. Not knowing that it's not even about that.
Can I say one thing? Because I just seen on our marketing, and I can show you right now. Never ever go with this company. It's funny because I'm gonna talk about marketing. So before we even started our business, and we were doing our business. This is when we were just doing our business plan. This is before permits, license, Japan. This is before permits, license, etc. We went through marketing. So our thing was, first thing was website. Second thing was Google. Promotional events. These are all the things we've done already. Online events, no, we haven't done. Grand opening, we're still gonna do like a big grand opening. Email, we still have to do the email. We did do flyer. We do have Instagram. We do not have the Facebook and Yelp. We did it. Never again. No offense. Not shouting out Yelp. Sorry. Door tags. We didn't do door tags, but we still did flyers. Not flyers, but menus. We still paid for. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? We still paid. I think it was like $100 just for these menus. These aren't our actual menus that we have. I showed them last time.
Right here. You want me to bring it to you?
We paid $100 just for them to send us, and we did create these ones too. Almost the same but different. Like hours were changed. We have a website at it. Basically, we made menus and handed it up to people. The promotional events, we did it by, we had the restaurant going, and we also did it at home too, where we would invite people, they get free food, they get free drinks. That's how we promoted our food also. And not even that, we can also count like Playroom. We promoted ourselves on there when you look at it in a different way. If you look at it, we did it also like that too. But this is very important. Just if you're doing a business plan, this is what you always must. You have to make something like this. I can't even. You must make it. This has to be in your business plan, regardless. Even if you're doing anything like making clothing, just anything that you're doing, you should always have a strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats, because you'll always have that.
What we had so far, we have.
Oh yeah.
Opportunities.
Mission statement. Have your mission statement too. We were planning to do a sit down. So this was just a little summary. I'm gonna read it to y'all. Team Chef Life will provide our customers with a comfortable and relaxing environment to enjoy good quality food with reasonable prices.
Reasonable, all right.
What?
I said reasonable, all right. They just went up.
But it's still good price. We still have. Everybody says that. And our market still was like help showcase other restaurants, meaning let them leave their cards or their menus or just showcase you've done it.
Any business.
Yeah, any business. That's what ours was still. We were still thinking of what we're gonna do.
Any business, if you do anything that you do, what is it? You do construction work, you do roofing. I mean, you do technical engineering work. You could leave your card. You got a hair salon, you got a barbershop. You could leave your card. You got a restaurant, you could leave your card.
Our funny thing was though, we were at the set of mind of just restaurants. So for that, for example, help showcase other restaurants, we bring customers to their restaurants.
Right.
Meaning go to this place, try this place.
We don't have it, so go to this place down the street. I have it. They might have it.
And the next one, like we said, we were gonna do a sit down. So we did a competitive advantage, meaning like, for example, we might have a couch, a TV, free Wi-Fi, a comfortable area. What else? Where they can relax and eat while
Something to read,
watching or
mag-
reading something. Right?
magazine, something like that.
That was our plan. But see, plans don't always work out. That's why you come up with another plan. And we are on the process of making that next plan because some things we're gonna get off of this, and you know what I'm saying. So local network, we put local store business. So leave business cards, right? Promote other business. We just talked about that. Um, related share, meaning coupons, like give out coupons, like you get this for this. So we did a finance analyst, and once again,
We did that already.
what a finance analyst?
The whole coupon thingy.
No, we did not do that yet, but it's still there. It's on our menu, so or on our business plan. So when you do like excuse me, a business plan, have a finance analyst because you will have to go through. For example, we were going to do restaurant or liquor sit down, right?
We just do wine and beer.
Yeah, like something like that. So we basically wrote down LCBO. We'd be paying for. We were going to do wine, champagne, and beer. So we would probably pay around 200. We were just guessing. These are just analysts. Um, also, you gotta write. Remember when you're getting your license, how much you're gonna pay in your city. We know restaurant with liquor plus zoning would be $977. So we kind of wrote that down. Maybe even more, depending.
Now more now, it's probably like 1,000
Probably
now.
more now, but and then to can't even speak for corporation, it's probably more now. Like we said, we had to write down an estimate. What we basically we got information from the city that um, for me, I like to do my research on some things. Like I didn't know certain things, so I went to the first floor and they gave me like information on certain things. So they told me it'd be this is what they told me it'd be $360. It was more than that. So like I said, I wrote down what they told me what how much cooperation would be, but it wasn't. We know that all seas, so we get salmon and shrimp from a company that has fresh seafood.
Well, we got that in there too.
It's on here too,
Yeah, I
but
just seen it. I just seen the
our
$200. I just
our
seen it.
thing was like, okay, we just roughly thought of what we would be paying. So I thought $400
200.
reasonable, which was pretty much what we're paying. There's a place called No Frills that we shop for like,
All Canadians should know that.
huh?
All Canadians should know that.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you wanna come talk? You wanna take this and talk?
No, I'm just saying.
So no frills, we just estimated $144 because that was just for our Island Grace drinks, soda, Sprite, Nestle, ginger ale, Coke, water. We were gonna sell Coke and water. Not okay, Coca-Cola. My bad. I'm gonna rephrase myself. We're gonna do like the Sprite because we know a lot of people like Coca-Cola and Pepsi and all that dark pop, right? So we're gonna do that, which we decided to just stick with Sprite, Nestle, ginger ale, and Grace Island drinks and Ting, right? We do have water too, but and then the TNT market is a Chinese or East, I can't remember. Tmgz knows. So we roughly estimate that we'd be paying $180, which is probably more now, because we would get chicken, boneless chicken, and oxtail, right? And then there's a place called Wholesale. It's probably just like Costco, but Costco is way better. This place is just like um, it's good because you can get things in bulk, but it's just for like we were gonna get flour, sugar, kidney beans, eggs, stuff like that. Cleaning supplies, takeout containers. So we broke that down to only getting like flour, think oil, obviously takeout containers, paper towel rolls, etc. That stuff. And then utilities. Oh my God. Whew. I wish I would have known. because we're paying more than, I thought it'd be like 300 the most. So Wi-Fi plus phone, I put Wi-Fi plus phone is $200 roughly. Other expenses, $5,000. That's what I put on it. That was just a long time ago though.
That's not even plus. That's not even. We didn't add on
And
the.
now it's like it's
Did we?
not what it was.
Did
So
we add the hydro on to that?
hydro's on there. Utilities.
Water, you thought, yeah, you told yeah, duh.
Okay, we went over that.
But how much did you put as it? How much did we put?
I'm not telling you because you're gonna laugh at me.
How much did we put? Tell me.
I put 300, but that was just like, roughly maybe.
Right.
So I did like a summary, a summary of our restaurant. So I put Team Chef Life is a Caribbean fusion restaurant with a family-friendly home-style environment that will serve unique and passionate creative food. Team Chef Life's restaurant will stand out from many different restaurants nearby because we will be serving Caribbean fusion type of mixed Jamaican and Italian food. Every Thursday, we still do this. Every Thursday, we have a different pasta creation. Yeah.
Pasta Thursday.
We still do that. And I'm not even just saying this. This was from like years ago, and it's still on there. Every Thursday, we will have different pasta creations. So, I think I wrote okay, general company. So this is like a kind of information, but not like this was just like a rough, brief, general information. So we put Team Chef Life's goal are to treat customers and staff with the same treatment as we would want to be treated as one, and to succeed a peaceful environment for a good restaurant. That was just a long time ago we're talking. And then Team Chef Life's restaurant will be a casual Caribbean fusion, warm, welcoming place to enjoy eating with family and friends, right? This one we thought we were going to do a sit down. Okay. Team Chef Life's plans to target family, friends, and respectable people to enjoy a good time, and also plan to teach young people in the community how to cook and run their own business. You hear that? That's what our thing was, you know what I'm saying? So what happened now? COVID happened, went to certain things. It went not left or right, it just stayed. We're still pushing ourselves to make sure we get
cut you off there.
You can go.
How long did it take us to come up with that though? How long
Oh God.
We gotta let them know like how long it took us to do that.
Okay, so with the plan, it took us, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna freaking
it took us like what? Days?
No, it took us a while.
Days?
It took us almost a week, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 7 days pretty much, because
come up with it because that's why you see people sit down and you see these movies where these people sit down and write shit and throw it in the garbage and write shit and throw it in the garbage.
Listen, I wrote all this shit by hand.
Yeah.
By hand, all of this by hand. So
because we always changing.
Page one.
We always changing our mind. The thing about us, we'll come up with something.
I'm missing one page.
I'll come up with something, and she'll come up with something, and then we're like, wait, we could do this, and then we're like, oh yeah, all right, we agree on something.
Bad. Us two together, oh God.
We change it up, like we change it up, and it doesn't. It's not. It doesn't.
Look at this.
Work so good.
Sorry to cut you off, babe, but this was just like a rough. This was just like something on paper, like before we even did our menu. Don't mind my writing. It was just like a rough kind of thing, but that shit is like deadly. Like a business plan, I can see why people went crazy because me, like I said, I like to do my research and ask Tmgz. I was writing this by hand, so like I would erase shit, I'd crumple the paper, it would just drive me nuts because I'm like, I don't know where to start. So what I did was I did my research and I used Google for just actually I used Google just to if you search up like business plan template, you get an email back. Like I think we paid no wait, can't remember if we paid for the thing or if we just got an email back, but we didn't move forward. I ended up saying no, I'm not paying for certain things. I can figure this out because I'm very fast at learning certain things. When it comes to like how do I say it? Like research on what I'm really into, I'm really gonna dig into it and make sure I find something that can come off of our souls, like not from the internet where, for example, they have like what are those called, brochures and how to do a business plan and etc. But other people's business plan will be different from yours, and you don't want to copy it because they might have like a shoe store or a clothing store or a bakery or something that you can't really relate to. Like,
Their square feet might be bigger than your square feet. They're like, of the building.
they're not. Are you high?
No, I'm saying like the business plan we're talking about. Like, this is why you gotta have your own. Like you can't copy other people. I'm just saying. Like,
Yeah, because their ideas are gonna be
could
different.
be different. That's what I'm saying. Like their store might be smaller than yours. Yours might be theirs might be bigger, ours might be smaller. You can't really copy what. You can't just walk into somebody and see something and wanna like, just get on their business plan. You gotta come up with their business plan. That's why it took us like how long did it take us to come up with it again? Like what you said, 7 days?
Yeah, like a week.
A week? Yeah.
Yeah, it's irritating.
And it's not like we didn't try like walk into other places and look for, because you do, like some people like they look up stuff on YouTube. Some people walk down the street and they go like it's normal, like it's like people do that. You're human, you know what I mean? But then you're like you just get so frustrated, and then you
No,
realize
but a business plan, you should always think of like, yeah, you can take like for example, a general company, because you put general. For example, if I were to look up now and I look at it like, oh, I could have done this or I could have added this. I'm not gonna do that now, but like, for example, you always have to have a general company. Like general companies, like basically information of what you want your customers, your people to see what you're about. Like I said, I just read what we're about, and it's still about that.
right.
You always have to have a finance analyst in your business plan because you need to know. That's what I'm getting to. So basically, you can't really copy off people's brochure or business plan off of any Google or any site because they're gonna have different finance than you are. Like for example, clothing, they're probably gonna have to spend hella money on materials, the actual what do you call that?
Right.
Like I don't know anything about clothing, but like you know what I'm saying. Like for example, if someone was just selling like clothing like this, they would have to make sure they have the right.
Yeah, it's all about the different texture. Like if you want cotton, if you want wool, like if you want just like yeah, it's different. You're gonna have to pay a different price to understand what you're saying.
Yeah, so you can't really copy off people, but you can get an idea.
Yeah, it's true. Like like it's just like that with but the thing is those if you do some people get lucky. Depends who they do business with, but yeah, you can't really copy.
For example, we do food, so we couldn't really analyze someone that's doing clothing because they have to buy materials or like certain things.
Yeah.
Or even with hats, or even with soap, they're gonna be buying way different things than we are, so we can't really analyze certain things. They're gonna have different company names, like they have to get their stuff delivered. Like we do get stuff delivered in blue trucks, but that's certain things.
That's only like I don't think that's no. I don't know. That's not really.
I'm so hungry.
So yeah, like
what do I talk about then?
The business plan, it was a very stressful. It was stressful, but then we was happy when we came up with it because then we was like,
I was smiling like yes.
Like, we don't want to like because you get into that, right? It's as I said, you're human, and when you're doing business, like you find out, I'm not using like use my idea. I'm gonna use your idea. You know what I mean? But then it comes down to like, or you round it down where, all right, this is what we're gonna do because you do stuff, you watch stuff, like what you said, we go over stuff like before we do it like at least freaking like I don't know how many times.
I'll be honest, he's the most. I mean, no, I'm not gonna say it. He's the most difficult person to do a business plan with, because I'm very different than he is when it comes to certain things. Just saying. So when you're partnered up
Yeah,
with
but you
people,
see how the words that I sound right though? You see how like that's how I want it. It has to be like that. It's the sound right, doesn't it?
yeah,
Sound
because
very
you always have
it
something
sounds very
to say.
professional when you read out of. So like right there is what I like.
Stop with your big noise.
When I hear that, I say, yeah, that's a good business plan. It sounds good. Somebody hear that, they'll be like, yeah, that's good. It sounds good. I like that business plan. Interesting. That's great. Like, treat you how you want to be treated. And what was the next one?
That
Welcome,
means
welcome you with a like,
if you try and be rude and shit,
um,
there's an extent level
treat me for
to
food and all that shit.
you getting away with
Yeah.
that. Straight up.
Like, I give you a 20% card or a 5% or a 10% card for you to get some
Or
food.
VIP.
A VIP, like, I mean, real talk. She wasn't joking. Now we planned that shit for years, and those are one of the stuff like we gotta have. But then I might say yeah, then she might say yeah, but then we're like, okay, you know what? We'll use this one, but we're not gonna use this one. You know what I mean? You have a whole bunch of stuff, like what she said, right in, and then you just pick and choose which one you're gonna use and what you're gonna say, and what sounds good. What comes off good, and what comes off your tongue really good, so you don't have to stutter, whatever, like when you're reading it, or you don't have someone confused. So, like, it was a good business plan.
This thing is just so
Good business plan. The next thing I want to talk about is
let's talk about baby.
I do
Let's
so
talk
much.
about
I want to go back what I was talking about earlier on.
we want to talk about
I started off about small business. Like small business is about to hit like a next, like they're gonna have a hard time hiring people. Everybody's gonna have a hard time hiring people because now, as I said in the last live screen, some people are getting paid $21 and change in Vancouver, and some people are just getting back, and to just do all that. That's why you hear people asking the government, "Oh, we need more time, we need more money." Like, how is that gonna? You know what I mean? After like Christmas, then what? You know what I mean? So, and things are cheaper. Things are cheap right now because when that's why you got to get certain stuff and stock up on product. It's not really shortage. It's just like they're trying to get rid of certain things and get the new stuff. Like, the new stuff that's like, the new stuff that they have going on out there. Like the new shoes, the new looking cars and all that stuff. So a lot of things you see cheap right now. So, but yeah, it's gonna be crazy for small business with this new, because we're gonna have to have one employee. Even if we do hire somebody, he's probably gonna have to work on a weekend, only 2 days, like Fridays and Saturday, or just hire somebody for a seasonal week. Like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Just a seasonal, just for the seasonal, just for like just done until like after Christmas. I mean, my bad, not after Christmas. After like just until January. So you got to be on point with the person. You got to tell them like, yo, this is part time. It's only for seasonal. That is gonna be a challenge too. You ready for that? You just deep, man. You ready for that?
Mhm.
How we gonna do that? Let's talk about that.
I want to bring up something before that though. So
Talking
we
about
made our business plan
like, oh, you wanna bring up
years ago, right?
My bad. Go ahead.
And we didn't know that COVID was coming. It didn't affect us like that, but it did ruin some of our plans that we had. 'Cause I always wanted to put
Social distance fuck up everything. Yes,
no,
it
you
did.
know, like I always wanted to put a couch, like a nice cute little couch in that little area where you see. I don't know if you guys seen, but there's
What's good, black guy?
it's the black god. There's like an area in the restaurant where it's like you can put like
Already,
you know,
already.
stuff, magazines and
What
stuff,
you
right,
said.
on the shelf. That's the only thing I'm pissed about because we can't do that now. Because social distance, da da da. Like
No,
that's the only thing I'm pissed about is that
it's,
our business plan went to a different level business of a business plan, but it's still good. I'm not gonna complain. Like I don't know what to say about that, but that shit really pissed me off. I can't lie. I was so stressed from that. I'm not gonna lie
we
because
had like before the thing happened, like we had people that's coming in, people that's walking in.
hmm
Like, you know what I mean? That's walking in, just do what they feel like. It's walking, like, we're like, yeah, we don't have no, like, we don't have no rules on how much people could
yeah,
come
because
in.
we bought. This is our next thing. We went and bought fucking 2 tables and 4 chairs for like that's how much people are gonna have. We're gonna have 8 people that can sit down, just because I wanted that couch area. And no, no. So we bought a nice freaking glass table and a nice like wood table, nice chairs, and that shit went to like now it's like we're using the glass table still fits in our restaurant because we use it for like where what kind of restaurant do you go to when you see a glass table with hand sanitizer on it? You know, maybe in an office, like a business office, you'll see that, but in a restaurant, we kind of just took it and flipped it, kind of
We just trying to make you feel comfortable,
look it,
like,
make it feel
make
comfortable.
you feel like comfortable, like you're at home or, somewhere, like, wherever you want to lounge.
I don't wash
But
my
her
hands.
plan was for someone to come there, lounge, like, just have some leather sofas or, like,
Yeah, like we had a big
I
plan.
mean, we had a plan, and we had like a deal to connect, like,
I just gotta wash my hands.
with a with his store and everything. We had like everything lined up. He had a deal set up for us. He had like a price range, we could work on something. Oh my God, all that shit. We wanted like a lounge, like you could sit down and eat and wait for your food, and you know what I mean, and sit down and
We
just.
have Wi-Fi
Mm,
connected. We still have Wi-Fi,
mm.
but I want it to be
So
like
we
that.
didn't rush. We didn't rush certain things. We just make sure we got certain all the rules, fire codes, fire inspection, the building division. We got all of that work. Just deal with all that.
Yeah, there's a lot you have to do.
Like,
Wait, Black God, don't you have I can't remember if it's you have like a restaurant or something like that? I can't remember right now. My head is like I'm gonna have to go smoke. But yeah, we are just like we're looking back at it like certain things we could have done, but I'm kind of glad we didn't do. Like with the sit down, I'm kind of glad we didn't do it because
I'm kind of happy they
too
talk.
much shit. Like
I'm
we'd
kind
have
of
to
happy
hire
we.
people to clean like the tables and to and no one cares. No one needs to know that. But anyways. That
My kid is terrible. My kid is terrible.
shit fit you for you. But yeah, like I'm kind of glad we didn't go there. There's always a reason, like always a reason. I'm telling you, God is very mysterious. I'm telling you, maybe he was the reason. He showed us like a different path because we were to do a sit down. We'd have to hire people to clean the tables, to hire people to do the dishes. Even hire people to do the prep because we couldn't touch we couldn't be serving the food and then dealing with cleaning down tables and sanitizing every single table, lineups at the door. Like right now, I'd rather have lineups at the door for like them coming to pick up their food and leaving than people sitting and having us. We do have to have a sanitized bottle and spray the
Yeah.
doors and shit on the surface and the sanitized hand sanitized bottles,
Not
but
even only that. Believe it or not, she had like a little small bucket with bleach and water, and when she get like the loonies, the dollars, the quarters, and 25 cents, she throw them in the bucket. So whoever come with like a loony or a toonie, which is like $1 or $2, right, in Canada, wherever you guys are. She was just throw it in the bucket with the bleach. and then get the gloves on, get me to wipe off the money,
Wait, tell people that.
wipe off the change at the end of the day, and put them in the cash of the stuff. But everyone was doing that in the first and the second one. I don't really see people doing it. When I used to go to Tim Hortons, I don't see people really doing that no more. You know what I mean? But still,
I swear that boy wakes
she
me.
still that was, as I said, some crazy things we've been like.
I just found the invoice to just the friggin' site measures and shit, babe.
Yeah.
2,000. Like, are you kidding me right now? I'm surprised I paid. That shit could have went to me. No joke. I'm just playing. I'm not like that. But look, this is the next thing I forgot to
Hmm.
show. So that was just for them to come and do their site visit and measurements. Okay, that was just like
And that was before the payment was made, as you could say.
exactly. Why did my face look like that?
It was before the payment was made.
Why is it so shiny like
But
that? Christ.
yeah. When it comes down to
What
like
do you have to say, TMG?
no, when it comes down to like business though, especially if you're like you're a salesman or whatever, like you might be a person that could sell clothes, sell shoes. Just remember, you want to be it's different. If you want to work for somebody, yeah, you know what I mean. You know what you're doing, yeah. But just remember, when you're being an owner, that's like what we thought. Oh, shit, we're gonna cook, we're gonna bake all this, we have all these plans. Uh. You know what I mean? We had to do renovation. We didn't even add that to one of the plans.
Oh, the business plan. We did
Yeah.
not add that to
Um.
finance
Yeah.
because we didn't think we'd have to do.
Renovation.
Give me 1 second.
We
I'm
had to
gonna
do
do
the
one.
whole. You know what I mean? We had to do a lot of stuff. A
Give me 1
lot.
second. I gotta go bathroom.
A lot
You
of
gotta go
stuff.
to the bathroom.
Like renovation. We even add that to the business plan finance. I was half a blunt. I didn't get a next one. That was just that was messed up. When we had to do like a whole what's up, Ethan? We had to do whole getting the outside done, the stucco on the building, like had to do plumbing, which is running the what do you call it, grease trap. So you had to start from downstairs. It was crazy. What we had to I had to get a whole lot of stuff. It was crazy. But that was not added to the finance business plan, but I was crazy because we're like, damn, we did it. Then after that, the technical engineer work was even more headache because we're like, here we go. We're like, yeah, it's only gonna be like we're guessing. Like, we're like, it's only gonna be like 6,000, 7,000. That shit was nine, nine. I think she might have the invoice on a piece of paper. It was nine. Was how much was the technical engineer to put the intake air and the thing in, babe? I think it was 968 or almost something like that. 978, almost $10,000. It was crazy. Much love, Ethan. Much love, much love. Shout out to you too, bro. We love you when you come through, with them comments and keep coming back and supporting us. It was that was we're like, oh hell no, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. Like, it's crazy because here we go. Remember, we already did put five, you know what I mean, 3,000 so someone could come look at the site, do this, put that in, just to draw, and look at the site and so the technical engineer, which is what I mean, he has to come do the drawing for that, for the electrician dude. The architect, the guy who just draw the building. It was crazy. We already got out of that. So we're like, what the heck? You know what I mean? Because you don't know these things. You think you're just gonna be a nice, good cook, sell people good food. But that was part of the challenge. But anyway, we got that out of the way, and then we it was crazy. Then we had then you got to get to buy the product, which costs like a whole it's crazy. I said this. You know what I mean? You must have spent like what on a whole place. Almost 30, 35, possibly even more. I don't know, bro. too much. Renovations, like, you know what I mean? But it's worth it because you're a legit licensed business person. You know what I mean? People come in and see you. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, can I speak to the owner? You're like, I'm the owner. Like, okay. You know what I mean? You throw them off, but then you feel good. You know what I mean? So yeah, they call us. They're like, oh, speak to the owner. Like, we're the owner. Like, you know what I mean? And then you gotta watch out for like the people who know that you're new to the game. They will send people and dress up like real people. Not real people, but like, people dress up in clothes, suit and tie, you know what I mean? Just look good. You know what I mean? To get you to sign a piece of paper that you could pay more on your hydro bill. Like, oh, someone will come and tell you, oh, you know what? We want you to pay less on your hydro bill. And like, or not, so sign with us and we'll bring in this tank. I don't know nothing about that shit. And I'm not gonna sign no people to get into that. That's what I'll be telling them people. And you should do the same. You open up a business, someone tell you, oh, I could pay you, or you need to come with my company and sign this piece of paper so you could pay cheaper hydro. No, don't do that, because then you start paying more than what you can. And they always go for new people with business and small business. That was one of the problems. You don't trust people. Now people will come in and try to give you a deal, like trying to give you an interact machine, a debit machine, and then you know what I mean, the shit will go to them. So you gotta know who you're dealing with. You gotta do your
Oh, it's
research.
good.
You gotta know you gotta know you do your research. You gotta like, you just gotta make sure they got a website. You gotta know like people that know this person, because if you know a business and this person might do the comment or the review alone will let you lead to somebody that knows, and you'd be like, oh yeah, this person goes to that person, or this person been to this place. So it's just like you gotta watch out for those people that will come in your place and try to get you to act like they're gonna give you a good deal and end up fucking you for your gas bill, making your
Right.
making your hydro higher and all that shit. It's a part.
You know why we learned?
I don't think they're trying to help you.
No, they're not, because I'll tell you the truth. So we, our old apartment, not in this unit or anything, but like before we moved here, there was a door-to-door, or you can say about hydro and da-da-da-da-da. Mine that we were already paying maybe every month, I think we were paying close to $100. That's just for a 2-bedroom apartment. So when I joined them, they said, oh, you can save this rate. You're only paying, I think it was like 10 cents flat. So my dumb ass, ass goes in, oh yeah, let's save money. Nah, did they not take like $400 every fucking month?
That's on top of what the hydro bill was.
That's on top of what we're paying with the actual city's company, like it's called Electro One or whatever now.
Electro One Green.
It used to be called Horizon Utilities, and then they switched it because I think what happened was all these companies that are doing this fraud shit, whatever they're trying to do to people. But that shit was like the most, that pissed me off so much. And now they try to tell me, well, you need to pay $500 to disconnect or to get off this so-called contract that I signed, which mine I didn't sign a contract. They just took my email, which I can't get into it till today because they basically frauded me. But yeah, we learn from that. You always learn from your mistakes. You do. And Tmgz like, I don't know why you joined for it. Da, 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 da. Tmgz's mouth.
They always go to her. Because I tell them straight up, I'm not.
Yeah, they're never, and we learned our lesson. Never. Well, I learned my lesson. Never do door. Companies like that do not come door to door. Come door to door.
It's like one particular company.
I'm
gonna call them out. Yelp.
Don't call them out, babe. Don't call them out.
I'm not gonna call them out, but anyway.
Here, how about this? You go like this. I'll show you the company.
Don't be a small business and start with them people.
Do not ever go with this company. I'm not gonna say their name because but this company.
I already said their name.
Right there. And we had it in our business plan too, this company. Don't ever fucking go with them. I'm sorry. I I would disrespect them in their face. I don't care. What they did to us was just like, you once again you learn from your mistakes. They say, oh, they can promote.
they always
Why
get
would
you.
they promote their own selves?
Once again, they always get you.
Huh?
They always try to get you because I always tell them no.
Listen here, my friend. I'm gonna put you on the spot right now because you were on the phone with us.
Yeah, but that's after.
Well, you could have said no. I'm not doing this. Get off the phone.
After the fact, when
you're my partner, right?
I know, but that's after the fact. Listen, now you want to change the story? Can I finish? That's after the fact. Yeah, I'm like, nope. You're like, oh, you're so mean. You're so mean. You always want to turn people down.
No. Don't put me on the spot because I'm gonna put you on the spot right now. I'm gonna let you know because I don't like when people do that. Anyways, you said no at first, and then when we're talking to the lady, she's like a con artist because she said, "Oh, you're only gonna be paying $37." I said, "Why not? $37 ain't shit. $35 ain't shit. $40 ain't shit. When it comes to promoting stuff like that, that's a good deal."
Yeah, 50.
But mine, this motherfucker. Well, we paid $67 for a package, right? Mine, September 1st comes. I go look in the bank, and I see something came out. I said, what the fuck is this? So they took, how much was it?
$568.
$568 for 1 month.
It was $568 or $580 something.
I don't care what it is. It's still over $200. So I called my bank. I'm like, what was this purchase made? Like it says, it came on my account. I didn't purchase anything that was $568. Whatever, $68. So they're like, oh, it was so and so company. So I go, what? Like, okay. So I called them and I said, oh yeah, the same lady that was talking my head. Saying, oh, you get this, you get that, you get to promote your daily special, da. So I said, listen here.
I'm sorry, guys, I can't do anything about it.
She couldn't do nothing about it because she's not finance part. So I called the finance part. I'm like, listen here, you guys basically took my money to promote my shit. We were doing fine without this promotion. We just thought, maybe they could get our shit out more. Mind that we were finding that like customers were slowing down, coming kind of thing. So
more like skip. And those people are the same people who was ordering from the same.
Yeah, like we were like,
because it shows their name in the track of what you order and how long you've been.
So as soon as I'm not even, I swear on my soul that as soon as we took Yelp off, we had people the same day. We had 2 people
Bingo.
call.
You said your name.
Oh shit, okay. I said oh. No, I'm joking. I don't give a shit. But anyways, as soon as we took them off, we had people calling. We had our customers coming back regular. So I feel like they were like when you cop block someone? I feel like that's what they were doing to us, to be honest. That was my opinion. And if I could write a review on their shit, I would give them some nasty thoughts about how they are, and they shouldn't be a company. They don't know how to do business, and they just rob small businesses. Yeah, black or white. Black, white, Chinese, yellow, brown. They rob everybody. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion on them.
Right.
I feel like I hear her.
That's this kid.
And the neighbor has like 3 kids.
Come on.
Oh, never. Don't ever. I'm sorry. This company, I don't care if you guys have the money to spend we have money to spend every month, but not for shit that's not really doing shit for us.
When you already promote yourself.
This company, I don't care. And that's the thing, it's an American company. Oh, and I had it on my marketing too. Never again. I'm sorry.
That's just like Yellow Pages. It's been around for
but even still, like, if I would have known they were like that, hell no. But that's the thing. The reason why they get you like that is because not only is your stuff is still up there, because even though you're not paying the money and they're not promoting you like that, like paying money wise, you're still pretty much up there. But it's just on a different level. And even when you disconnect them, they're like, oh, what they say?
Pay me $2.
October 1st,
$3.
This amount is gonna come out. I think he said $3 because we called them in the morning. So this was the morning of.
No, slap
This
was
is
the
before we
$3.
even opened. Like this is way before we opened. I called them at like 9 or 10, whatever. And they said, "Oh, since the ads are going, we still have to charge you for today." So I said, "And how much is that?" And they said, "Oh, it's like $3." So mine, they said $3, right? I go look at the thing. It said close to $10. I said, "You know what? I took my card off that. I got a new card. Yes, I did. I called my bank and said, look, cancel this card. I want a new card." And that's what they did for me because that's how they do. I don't play with that shit. And this is like my third card I had to get because people try to take money on my account. Like, I'm not fucking rich, but I'm not.
Yeah, because you always make people try to scam us.
Whatever. Maybe I'm too nice to people. Not nice. Mm-mm. You want to talk about that?
I'm generous to people. I keep telling you that.
I'm not generous. I'm just like, I try and do stuff for our company, but it's just like, I don't know. Like, that was just like, that pissed me off.
Why would I tell you that?
It says, they always say it comes in 3. So
that was nothing for a company.
What happened to us? I think the first thing that ever happened to us was an architect.
But I always tell you, if I'm feeling the vibe, just like the architect, I told you about. Let's get into that.
The first thing was the architect.
Said, "Oh, you're so rude."
They friggin' this guy.
You're so rude.
Man, be quiet. You are rude.
Am I lying? No, I'm not rude. But you say you're so rude. You don't even know. You don't even know. Let's let him do his job. Let him do his job. You know what I mean?
If you notice something, you could have said something. You're my partner. I'm not gonna take like offensive. If you see something that's gonna interfere our business, like that we spend so much money on.
Man said, "Oh, I do business down the street. I don't even know nobody down the block." Then he parked like a block, 2 blocks before he walked down. Like, it's weird. I told you. He's the next one that I told you about. I didn't want to argue with him. Like, I'm not gonna argue.
That's a good argument. That's saving our shit.
I'm not gonna be. What did I say again? I'm not gonna be like the one in the business to be. I feel like because I know something's up, I'm gonna stop doing that.
You make no sense. If you're in a business with someone, you see, that's like me seeing something coming to us.
No, when I'm like, okay, when I told you, I'm like, yo. When I told you,
it fucks up our business.
Listen. When I told you, and I'm like, yo, the man, like he just got up over. I told the man like he just got up off of a carpet.
Oh, we helped him. Maybe good stuff is coming to us because we did something good.
Listen, told you like, oh, you're so judgmental of people. I'm like, yo, listen, for real though. Next thing, and once again, I was right.
Shut up.
I was right. The man, when it's time for us to bring the drawing down to the city, nobody knows him. I have an architect. I got a guy that could have installed my technical engineer work for less than 10, from fucking less than under 9. He fucked that up because no one knew him. No, they try to look him up. Even the city is like, oh, he's not qualified. I was like, what the fuck? I called him. I called the man. Went in the city. Called the man. All 3 of us. And the email of him because you could join the email. The man started cussing the lady, yo, nah. I said, I told you. I'm like, so right then, I'm like, yo, fuck this. We gotta email these guys and we gotta call them and tell them that we're not involved in that work. We just want to work to get done.
Yeah, he was trying to
yo, the man. No, he sabotaged us.
Yeah, you don't do
not only know that he got caught. Started to beef with the lady, said she needs to what? What did he call? He said some smart shit that made her upset. He said some smart shit. Like, some shit that I don't know. He must have said some shit in some code shit that only white people understand, I guess.
No, it was like I remember that. Something about you need to
something. Oh, you're trying to make up your own rules. You're trying to bend something.
Yeah, like going off on this.
Yeah, you're just making up your. You're just making up your own. No, oh yeah, you're just making up your own rules because
Yeah.
These people are young and like he was trying to use that. Like he was just trying to say, but reminding you, that lady never seen us. But he's trying to say you're just trying to make up the rules and cussing out. Like he was just going out. So I'm right there and then. I know there's gonna be a setback. It's when you go to the city, it says do not argue with us, or we're forced to like put you out. Like that means if you're angry about something, like if they decide
That's
not
my
to come
fault.
and see you today, and they come tomorrow or 3 days from now, and you said, "Oh fuck, nah, 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 nah," like they could come security and boot you up, kick you up, and then not only that, this guy after he did all that, not qualified, we couldn't get our money back because
Yeah.
that's how deal with these
The
people
only good
business.
thing we should have known because it was so cheap. Like we only paid what 27.
Yeah, 2,200.
Yeah, something like that. So we should have known right there that it was cheap and
So
not.
anyway, not only that, the fucking man argued with the people and called the guy, the owner for the building property, because in the city you got people that own, not because you own a store or owner or own a business. Don't believe there's somebody that got that like got that they got a call to give you some type of permit.
Yeah,
and they got to sign
they're
off
like the boss
for you
too.
to get that little area. Real talk. So we had to go through that, and then now that smart guy, you know what I mean? He kept fucking Max itching me. He kept fucking he coming up with some new shit. Oh, you got a legal kitchen. You got like this dumb
Yeah,
shit.
basically the guy that
The
he
lyrics were
argued
like
with was coming
the
out
guy
with
that they
different shit.
that he disrespect and punk and Ty, he said some dumb shit. He was just pissing him off. Right there and then I know he sabotaged it. And I told her, and I was on her too. I'm like, yo, listen, this man sabotaged us after I told you, yo, let's not deal with him. You're like, oh, we can't find nobody else. Well, we could because and that's what you learn from.
And not even just that, we were looking at the prices. The prices
Were
were
like,
so
yeah,
expensive.
the
And
prices.
we're just trying to save and
Well,
open up.
you know what I mean? We're like, fuck, we're just trying to save, not knowing when you're going to business, you're gonna have to spend chunk of money. Like 5,000 and 7, 10,000, 10,000 is not. 20,000 is not, especially when you're trying to start from the bottom of the scratch. You're building your own place, your own renovation. Call someone to look at your stuff. Build like it's crazy. You got to pay somebody to come look at your stuff, to draw your stuff, and to not only to you got to pay for the drawing. Like shit ain't no joke. But anyways, that guy just sabotaged us because when he did that to the guy, he the dude he just you know what I mean?
And then more
Kept giving us
problems.
more problems. We couldn't get a hold of him. You know what I mean? He wouldn't you know what I mean? We're like, fuck, we gotta do something. That's when we met these guys. You know what I mean? And then she went and looked up these guys first because we got someone
He was even skeptical of them too.
we got someone from the gym. And I was even skeptical on them, but then when I went in the office and I see my business, I'm like, all right, someone doesn't invite you to the that's the next thing in the business. If you can't go to someone's office, you know what I mean? If you go to somebody's place for, just that's what we did. That's what we didn't do. And remember, his shit was all the way. He kept saying his shit was all the way in some other place, but every time
from
man, the man's a liar, yo. I think the man is from. I think he does. I think no, he's a liar. I think he's
probably like a crackhead.
Yeah, he lives in there. But anyway, he got caught in this shit. That pissed me off because he set us back, and that looked bad on us. Like it made us look bad because every time they'll come, they'll give us a problem. Like, you know what I mean? They will like find certain things because the history of
not no more though.
This fucking idiot arguing with them. Remember, he's not black. People say black people like to argue and loud and whatever. We were quiet. You know what I mean? This dude was just talking hella shit. Hella shit. You're mad. Oh, you need to pass my drawing right now, and I'm gonna call certain shoot. He used some type of code on her. You know what I mean? That's when she called back and said no, denied.
Real shit.
Yo, I said this is real. This is real. This is crazy. But then we're like, you know what? Whatever. We're not gonna panic. This guy fucked the shit. It's only $2,000 lost. That's what we were saying.
We weren't really like,
but that was this was life before COVID. So we're like, yeah, fuck. We had to get a new one. Then we find out this one's gonna cost us more money. Whew, we had to suck it up. You know what I mean? We had to, we had plans of doing certain things. We had to cancel. You know what I mean? Just because, you know what I mean? And we're always thinking ahead. Like, what if this happened? What if this happened? What if, like, this happened, what if we have to go here? So we're always kind of thinking and have like money is just, even if you don't have to have money just because you got money, you gotta go out and buy something. Like life is not like that no more anyway. You know what I mean?
Can I ask you something?
And it's living a fairy tale and you're watching another movie.
Babe, can I ask you something?
Hmm?
Do you think if we were to go with that the
Untitled?
other don't say the company, the other company, do you think we'd be dealing with that shit even worse, or not worse, but like still dealing with it?
I don't know, because
I think so.
these guys, I don't know. Maybe yeah. I don't think we reach this far.
No, because remember that person didn't even get back to me when I went to the office.
Yeah, I don't think we'll
I
reach.
don't think they want
No,
to
if we
deal
would
with
have choose that company, I don't think we would have got this far because, like what I said before early on, this
So
company.
thank me right now.
I said thanks, duh. I just said it a long time. I even said it before. Like, come on,
I'm
really?
just saying, babe.
You stop vibing me up on the camera like I never said.
Relax yourself, man.
Wow, you found the thing after you. Why you saying thank you because the first guy was your idea, right? Exactly. So you want me to thank you
But
because
you're like you
well,
couldn't trust these
I'm gonna thank you, but I'm gonna say yes. You make up for what you bounce back.
Big time. I bounced back.
Right. You
Double,
bounce back.
triple.
Yeah. Yeah. You redeem yourself on that one because I was pissed. I wasn't pissed about the money. I was just pissed that he got away with it. We can't do nothing.
You want to beat his ass
That was my thing. I didn't care about the money. I didn't care that I couldn't fuck him up because you know what I mean. In reality, and like someone goes outside and take your money. You know what I mean? You could call. Someone goes aside, someone walk on the street and take your girl's, purse or whatever, or someone, hold a knife to your company store. Automatically, you gotta, cameras, but whatever. But in this world, you gotta go to court to get back a 2020. You know what I mean? You know how long that's gonna take, and then he's gonna miss you from stopping. It's gonna take up your time because you gotta have to set court dates. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck it, I'll take the 2,000 and 2,500 loss or whatever. I don't care. You know what I mean? No, we jump back on it. That's why I said there's obstacles. You get hit. You could be, you know what I mean? You get hit and you got to think real quick. What am I going to do? You know what I mean? But you got to watch out for those, man. People will get you, especially when you're new. You know what I mean? And they know you know nothing about business. I was one of the plan. We lost fucking 27 or 25. And I'm like my girl said, she redeemed herself because after that she knows like was angry. You know what I mean? It wasn't gonna be no problem with us because when it comes to me, like you know what I mean, and her, it's never about money. You know what I mean? And I always say it's about why is this is why is you know what I mean? We're playing chess. You know what I mean? So
wasn't for the money.
yeah. You know what I mean? Some people have been like, oh, go tell the person on Facebook, oh, Instagram, my girl. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Made me lose money. And I'm just saying, certain people would have been saying that, babe. You know, people are these days. Everything they put on Facebook, Instagram. You know what I mean? And then make the social media break them and let them forget as a couple or a team, whatever they are, you know what I mean? But we're a couple, you know what I mean, in a team. Lose focus. Like, you know what I mean? But no, we're like, fuck. She went and did her thing. She's like, fuck it, you know what I mean? We lost, babe. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, we lost. But you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I was morally mad at him because you said we asked you all this stuff. She asked you, and I asked her, I'm like, you're qualified. She's like, you're qualified. And I asked him again. I'm like, you're qualified, right? You know what I mean? And I asked him because she wasn't there at the time, and she knows I am already. Like, I'm Debo. When once I let you in, like, what's going on? As soon as you get in, I start questioning. So I question. I'm like, okay, good. All right. I'm like, your license, good. To work for the city, good. All right, cool.
You gotta tell the good stuff, though. We want all the good stuff, so.
You know what I mean? But you gotta tell how you start off, what you could get into.
But I want to tell you something, though, because remember he said when he found out that the city declined him, he says, "Oh,
you're making up shit.
I know someone that can stamp it for $500 right now." Like, are you dumb?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give you $500 for a fucking stamp when I can go get it all done like professionally.
Well, you gotta watch out for these blood suckers, man.
And no, we're not on here rampaging. We're just
And like
Tell
what
you from experience to watch out for
watch
certain
when
things.
this is when you start and
You're
open
gonna
a
have all
business
the
to
money.
anybody will do it to you. You know what I mean? Remember when we were trying to get we were trying to get a place before the restaurant, before we got this guy called us like, oh, you guys gonna sign? You gonna sign? He just wanted us to sign a paper. Oh, what do you say? Oh, I'm not gonna take off with your money. Well, you're trying to keep us in debt and to get us to fix your plumbing problem. If you don't move your dumbass, like, you know what I mean? You
Oh,
gotta
that
be
place.
smart,
Oh,
and not because you're smart. You gotta open it. When I always tell her too, because she will tell you, she will like, oh, she'll make a face, but I always tell her, yo, not because sometimes you just gotta listen to these idiots and make them think that you're slow, but they're the really dumb ones. You know what I mean? And he was trying to sell us old deal and show us this thing. Oh, they did this, here it is. But like, yeah, whatever. We're not signing this. We're not dealing with this. No way. Especially when
no,
you're trying
my thing too was like, I have to make a face because I'm not agreeing with you. I'm not gonna sit there like a fake face. I'm gonna make a face where you know I'm not agreeing with
to bet you ate all the food. I'm hungry too. I'm coming over there.
you. My thing with this whole thing, like, yes, do a business plan. Done. I was hungry, babe. With a business plan, you might make a business plan and it might just change. That's all I have to say. You have the best business plan, it'll just change because you don't know what you're gonna get. That's like part of one of the weaknesses. You don't know what's gonna happen. No one to talk about anything? I could talk all day. What else? I was gonna bring something up. I think these days the best way to promote your business in any kind of way is just make flyers. Not flyers, but like what are those called? Brochures or well, yeah, flyers. Not like the flyers like like for example, just a piece of paper with just a piece of paper with just certain things on it. Like literally, my my thing is spend on it. Like Vistaprint is like a good company, and if you don't know what you're doing, you can get help out because we did the first menu, and even our first menu wasn't. Oh yeah, I gotta show you guys one thing. I'll be right back. Actually, I'll keep the camera because he has his camera. Actually, go get the thing, babe. The first one we ever built. It's in the closet. But yeah, we built like this is our. We created 3 menus, three at that. And the first one was like, okay, we have I think 8 items. But yeah, what are you doing? You're showing the light, my friend. That was our very first menu. And I still want to go back to that style, but the green has to be in there.
Mm-hmm.
Green is my favorite color. Yes. My birthstone, my favorite color. But this was our first. How many menu
Prices were
items?
too low.
How many items are there?
Mm-hmm. 8, 6. No.
There's 6 items. Okay, so we went from 6 to this is our second menu.
The jerk chicken pasta.
So there's one, two. Oh, this was just big stuff. Shit.
Jack egg roll with plantains. Oh shit.
You know what's funny, babe? Cut you off.
With Jack egg roll, Jack egg rolls with plantain and coleslaw. $8.
That's weird because look at our homemade cocoa bread is the same price.
Mm-hmm.
Caribbean coleslaw is the same price.
Mm-hmm.
Mixed fruit, we were gonna put mixed fruit on there, but we cut it off. We even took the cheesecake with Holmes, a scoop of ice cream. We took that off.
We got that. Mm-hmm.
That went from $7 to $5. So we were doing dessert was homemade cheesecake with ice cream.
See, we did have the curry chicken.
We did.
Curry chicken.
And we did have
choice of rice and peas.
We had the salad. We called it the Team
white
Chef
rice.
5 salad. One size. We were gonna do that for $2.75. Now it's
Side out of coleslaw and plantain.
Oh, I shouldn't have really cracked that butter. Whew, shit. We're always gonna have this. What? I'm not drinking too much. It's just one glass.
What are you looking at?
Who, me? Why are you watching me? Choo-choo-choo. See how I'm good at it.
Copy.
What was that? Yeah, but anyways, like we just wanted to like tell you guys the experience, stuff that we went through. We're not complaining. We just want to let you guys know, like,
there's
we
ups
might
and
have
there's
a
downs.
plan, and it might go different.
Yeah, there's ups and there's downs.
What do you call it? How do you trying to figure something out? How do you do all that sharing and stuff like video share screen? Oh, screen share works best on good computer. Share is easiest with 2 monitors. Some screens share auto. Look for the share auto. Check on the next window. Follow the step. Hey, babe. But you can share it. Window. I'm not gonna do all that. I don't know how to work that. I don't know. Make sure you click share now. Not cancel. How you do that?
Someone standing outside. Someone leaning on the restaurant.
Someone's in front of the restaurant? Did you tell them the website?
They're not standing on the property. They're not standing on it. They're just leaning at the time.
The what?
See them?
Give me it.
See them?
Let me see it. Come bring me. Yeah, but you don't want people like.
Yeah, but what are they doing? See, they're leaving now. They must have heard us. Gone.
I want to know how you like can how do you do that you do this?
I think they seen them now.
Just trying to figure out something.
So what else are we talking about? Keep it moving.
I'm just trying to figure out something.
Oh, now they're coming back.
What? Babe, tell them to move, man.
Hey, y'all can't stand there. Y'all gotta move.
Hello?
Can you move, please? Thank you. Don't stand on the property.
The gun? Usually you're mean. You need to tell them to fucking move or something. Yeah, that's the next thing. Like, when you have a property that you're renting or you own, you don't want people standing there smoking there. Because I think there's like a rule or a law where you can't smoke underneath. Like, for example, if you go to a mall, you see how they have like that part there where you stand. If it's like a shelter kind of thing. How do you say that? Not a shelter, but like basically, if you're waiting for like for someone to come get you or whatever, there's like that thing. You can't really smoke underneath it. You can get a fine. What are you doing? So what? Yeah, like you just gotta know how like to run your stuff. Like with our experience, you learn more about the business and what you're promoting or what your business is. You learn more as you go. Like we didn't know certain things. We did not know certain things. If we knew it, we would have never ever that company that we mentioned. We would never do marketing with them. We wouldn't do certain things that we did, but we did it and it's over and done with. Like for example, we didn't.
Here, okay, I paid for all the pool and I paid for around. Okay, I paid but it was
Man.
$9.
What?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
Jack, shut up. I'm not paying for the cab. Yeah,
What'd she say? No, I don't care about that. We're talking. We don't stand on our fucking step.
Oh, wow. Go back.
Well, they said they're not moving?
No. When she's telling the girl she's not paying for the tab.
You're just too much, man.
I don't want them standing there, though. No.
You'll hear the camera go off.
I heard it. That's why I went to it.
I know, but you'll hear it go off again if they stand in front of it.
Well, they're basically standing to the side.
Well, tell them to fucking move, because I'm okay to tell them to move.
Oh, look, yeah, they're moving on.
Huh?
They're gone. And they're drunk as fuck.
But anyways, my thing is, the things you don't know about certain things in business, you'll learn, trust me. Might be the hard way, it might be the easy way. We learned some hard ways, some easy ways. But my thing is, like, if I would have known, like, we didn't know we had to pay we didn't know about no architect work. We didn't know we had to go through zoning. We didn't know we had to go through any of that shit. We knew about the business plan because I did a little research. I knew about the license, obviously, but I didn't know about zoning. Like, even if we wanted to move locations, we have to pay another $488 for that. Because they have to basically dig up files of what that place used to be, like the history of it, if it's suitable for a kitchen. If you can put, like, if there was no hood there, if we could put a hood there. It's basically they zone it because they want to make sure what we're going to open up. Even if we want to switch and do a clothing, we stop the zone. It's basically telling them that, yeah, it's okay for them to go open up this in that location because the zoning says previous people or owners or previous businesses that were there were the same type of business that these people are moving in and doing. So our place, right? I don't know if I did show this one, but this place that we're at right now basically was a mixed.
Looking at the camera too, like, are you serious?
Man, they don't want to go there because they don't want their business being on camera. How about that? So this right here, this very this paper here, right? So I don't know if you can see it, but it shows you like what it used to be.
No, please, thank you.
It's a mixed. It used to be a mixed use
Yeah, I love this
medium.
camera.
It used to be a dentary,
Love this camera.
pedestrian focus. What else did it have? I think it was. Where was it? I gotta show you. Where was it? Where is it? There's a piece of paper that shows. Where is it? Oh my god, I can't even. It shows what it used to be.
Drop the link again, man.
No, I think this might be. This is basically the site plan control. So it showed what it used to be. Like it used to be a bakery slash like everything. Just trying to show, but I can't.
Yeah.
Like this is what it used to be.
Used to
So
be a retail.
it used to be so many things like a
tax,
retail, a tax, a travel agency.
Yeah.
Was there? They had different things.
They had like four different companies going on.
Bakery. So bakery.
Tired.
Dentist stuff. I don't know how to call that. Basically, what was it?
It's a charge.
Travel agency. What else did they say was there? There's a few things. So I think 4 or 5 things that they had there. So because it used to be a bakery slash whatever, that was the most recent thing that was there. So we were good because they already had food coming out of there. Say like it was what do you call it? Say
Yeah,
like
but
it was,
everything wasn't legit. Like we made it legit. They had a legal. Remember they built their own legal,
that's the next thing.
legal kitchen.
Yeah,
So
you can explain that.
So what they did was
they extended the
they rent the building and they extending the. They build their own little stuff on the side of their own kitchen, so they wouldn't have to pay no like they didn't no
they
thing
didn't pay no permits,
no technical engineer costs, no drawing. So they had their own little thing. They had their own little everything back there. So it wasn't like one thing. It wasn't good for us because then they thought it was a legal kitchen, and then you know what I mean. They had to go back. Then we had to figure out if the wall was connected to the other building because that's illegal. So they had to come and drill and put a camera to the hole and take a picture to see if it wasn't. Then that wasn't connected. So I don't know why they even did that anyways. Because the laundromat and our building is the same thing. That's not connected. But don't you guys think that's the same thing? Like you know what I mean?
It kind of was a good thing they put the kitchen there though.
That was cool, man.
In a way, it is because you gotta look at it now. If there wasn't a kitchen, what would you do?
That was one of the stressful. Not the kitchen. Would have fucking went and got a next place. But I'm just saying.
No, but if there wasn't no kitchen, we wouldn't have rented that place. Period. It's a big ass. Remember, we were looking for places, and you're like, "Oh, that place don't look good." I'm like, "No, just call the number. Let's see what it looks like inside." You didn't like it because of the color. That's one thing you should never do is judge it on the outside and not the inside. And fuck the color because you can always paint it.
Inside was ugly too because we painted it. But anyway.
The inside was turquoise.
Fucking brown color or something.
So ugly looking, but I liked how the outside was like tiny looking. Like it was cute. Looked like if I wanted to just do a bakery, I could have just done a cute little thing there.
And people like to stand up in front of the fucking.
What do you want to talk about?
Oh, see, we got.
What did we not put on?
Think.
Were you tired or something?
No, I'm trying to figure out why did we not bring on.
We're talking about customers. Last week we talked about the tablets.
Okay. No, but we haven't had no issues with no customer.
No, I mean like that's a good thing. Then you can talk about how like they like the food and shit.
Yeah, but you want to talk like, okay, well, I don't know.
How do you think our customer base is like?
The customer base is good. Remember, we build our own customer base before we
Definitely. So talk about that. Talk about the customer base.
for me, it was always all about, like telling people about, my food, showing them pictures. So that's the part of building your own customer first, and then people want to try. When I used to go to the gym, we just used to cater, tell people where to come try the food, build a customer. Our customer base in general right now is good. They're good customers.
One sec. My child's gonna wake up. That little girl.
They they they're good. They like they good. They don't complain. You know what I mean? And I want someone like I don't want nobody to complain, but it's crazy. Like no one complains. I have people telling me I should, the reason I raise the price because the customers just like, oh, the food's that good, you should sell it for this, or people saying, oh, you're giving this too much, you should raise the price. But I try to be reasonable with people, but the customers are good. Like I like it because they never change up. They expect what they want all the time. Um, I don't know. Maybe you should go get a blunt and come back.
For me?
Mhm.
Yeah, just you wanna go outside?
No, I'll go get it. Um, yeah, the customer base is pretty good because, like people they don't complain. They always want the same thing. The catering, same thing. You know what I mean? But what's good about what's good about the customers? What I like about the customers is here's what I like about the customers. I try to think and find because they don't complain. But what I really like about them is like they get other people to come try the food. Don't lie.
Yeah.
They get other people like they get their friends or they might send like if they don't come this weekend, their friends might come or they might send their friends. So it's just like it's it's pretty pretty good. Pretty
Hey,
good.
so I have to show this because this is such an improvement.
Pretty good.
So look at these.
I like it. They bring their friends.
These are three
They
different
tell their
menus that we came up
families.
with.
Everybody come.
I still love this one because this one was really creative and you don't really see that kind of stuff. But this one, you can tell the difference, like the back and the front. Like you can tell there's more on. I can't even do it. There's more on this one. More information on this one than this one. And even at the back, like it shows difference. Like even when you open it, there's more in one. This one is so small. There's really nothing. There's like maybe 8 items, and then this one has 1, 2, 9, 10, 11. There's like 11 items on this one. So we're not even done with like the menus. Like our customer base, I like our customer base. I enjoy them because they're like they're very nice people. And even though how do I say it? We're not the type of restaurant that say like our customers come to our place to get food and then they go to a next Caribbean place. We don't care about that. We recommend them to go to places.
So we don't have what they
We don't have certain things like we don't do roti, we don't do patty, what else? We don't do curry goat.
Well, not yet.
We don't do brown stew. Like none of us. We're not doing that until maybe next year, maybe.
We can get more help. We know we can pay them and they can be comfortable. But we don't want to argue with them.
Yeah, we don't want people like
No.
Don't look at your blood.
Shut up.
Yeah, like I wish what's his name was in here because I wanted to show him this the menu thing because or not the menu, my bad, I'm talking about the menu. So I wanted to show him this. This was my main thing I didn't have it on me at the time. So I got Tmgz to bring it home from the restaurant.
I gotta
So
cook.
I wanted to show that. Like I was dying to show that because it's good advice to have for somebody. Call it the SWOT, the SWOT, whatever. No one to talk today. That's so strange. It's a Friday. Maybe people were like getting their drink on or you know. But yeah, this menu, right? We had jerk chicken pasta with side avocado. But this is where we changed the menu. So we were just exploring like what we're gonna serve, but we didn't realize the cost and we didn't realize the time. So basically, our jerk chicken pasta went from we were gonna do $13 for jerk chicken pasta with side order of jerk egg rolls and avocado. $13. Can you believe that? But now jerk chicken pasta with avocado and medium is 15, a large is 18. Isn't that crazy? The jerk egg rolls are sold separate. You get 4 egg rolls for $7. Then we have pan fried salmon we're gonna do with mixed greens and asparagus. That went to oven baked salmon with baked red potatoes. And that's $18 straight up. Then we went to jerk egg rolls with plantain and coleslaw. Like what were we thinking? Now we just have jerk egg rolls by itself. Like we were thinking just like because we're so generous with the food, we're thinking, oh, give them more for less. Not thinking we do that, we're gonna sell out like crazy. So then we did curry shrimp. You get a choice of rice and peas or steamed white rice with coleslaw and avocado. That is just curry shrimp. And you get coleslaw and you get rice and peas, and it's just a normal thing. That is 13 for medium and 16 for large. We're just gonna do $10 for that. That's crazy. Like our mindset was not thinking. We are thinking, oh, let's be generous and give more, way too much food for less money. You can't do that. Yes, you can, but you can't. Another thing was we had the Caribbean shrimp linguine. Oh my god, we had it on the old menus for $11. It's basically we have two sizes now. We have medium is 15, large is 18. Curry chicken was on this menu, but it was never on the old menu, and we just put it on this menu. Curry chicken would have been choice of rice and peas, steamed rice, order of and an order of macaroni pie and plantain with that. We were going to charge $10 for that. Now it's two sizes, medium 11 and 13 for large. Her oxtail, I can't believe we would have put oxtail for 13. $13. Are we crazy? I think we're crazy because like there's no way people like if we sold it for $13, people that'd be ran out in like a second. Like you know what I'm saying? So we had it oxtail. They get either white rice or rice and peas. They would get plantain, coleslaw, and avocado, and that would have been the best thing people could have had. But you can't do it like that. We realize. Babe, can you chill? I'm doing that right now. And then the next thing we had a kids combo. So we were gonna do fried chicken, right? With macaroni pie and French fries. And guess how much we were gonna charge people? $10. So when you're doing your menus or when you're doing what do you call it? Anything like if you're promoting your business in any kind of way, make sure you know like the price wise because that would have been like right now the kids combo is $12. And they get fried chicken and either rice and peas or macaroni pie or white rice. We had a next thing. So we had our one large fish combo was $18, but now We have that for $23. Another thing we should have looked at because that's insane. Then we had our shrimp and fish combo. That was 25. Now it's 30. Chicken parmesan sandwich. We were gonna do French fries. Like I said, we were gonna do French fries. This is before all the renovation, the HVAC, all that stuff, everything before we did anything. We were gonna do that for $12. It was $12, the chicken parm, but we weren't gonna give them French fries. We were gonna give them. It was on a homemade cocoa bread, a nice like a big size of boneless chicken, like what do you call it? We would bread it and basically cook it, and it'd be like in a homemade marinara sauce, and it'd have the cheese and all that stuff. But that went to it was $12. That went to $13. And what else did we add on here? Dessert was the same. It was homemade cheesecake with a scoop of ice cream. So my son came up with a scoop of ice cream, but we just recently took it off because we noticed they're not sitting and eating it. So by the time if it gets to them, the ice cream might melt. I didn't want that. And then we had drinks, $1 for water and $2 for any pop. That basically changed. Now we added homemade cocoa bread, mixed green salad, avocado, like a side of avocado, and then jerk egg rolls, baked rice, baked macaroni pie, and then we just put a salad on. And we also had what else is different on here? What was different? Yeah, we're adding the salmon and shrimp combo for $27. But we went through basically 3 menus, and we're still updating. This one right here, we're still updating this. I might actually change the picture and maybe put this one. I don't know. I like this picture, but this picture is inside, so I'm not really complaining because this picture. Wait, where is it? Is it in this? No, it's in the one that I have saved for Vistaprint. I'm still working on that one. They got updated it pretty much. But basically, how do I get back? Why can't you see like
Huh?
Oh, it went back up.
What?
Okay. Yeah. I just gotta do one thing. Oh, that's cold. That is cold. Jeez. That wind. I just like air, but I don't like cold. Gotta go to the studio thing because just. Give me one sec. I gotta go to this thing too. Come on, hurry up, load. I don't like this when it does that. Let's see if I can do this or not. I don't know if I can. Why is it doing this? What the hell? This is so weird. I feel like this computer is like being weird right now. Just trying to turn on something. It's just being dumb. Yeah, right. Okay. Let me actually do it. This computer is like the MacBook Air. I'm not really familiar with it. I used to have the Chromebook, but for some reason, my son he was gonna go log into his e-learning, and for some reason, it was just like not having it. Like, we even bought like a new charger and all that stuff. Just trying to figure this out. It's really complicated when I don't. Nope, I don't want to do that. No, I'm just figuring out this thing because I want to add something. Give me a sec. I think you have to do something. I don't want to touch anything because I feel like if I touch the bottom, I don't know how to figure this out. I know you can do like a split screen. I'm just figuring out stuff right now. Yeah, like I think with I'm gonna go back to like this business plan. Like you're gonna make a business plan, but you're gonna always have to make a new one. I think with us, I think we made a business plan every like I would say every year because your first year you kind of figure out what how your flow is. You know, not even your first year. I think like it's gonna give us time to figure out. We know our flow, but we don't know like certain things. Like for example, like we know we get certain people this day. We know we get the topics popping this day, but then you don't know because some days they switch on us, right? So I think I would give us when this year's over. I'm gonna give us until like so right now we're in 2021. So I would give us until 2023 to know that everything like from what we purchase to our savings to what we pay for like hydro, gas, stuff like that. Because our flow's still going. Like, and I always tell myself like, yeah, I want it to be a different like. I want it to be like. I can't say that because me, I'm not a very picky person. But like, for example, if with a Leo, right? They don't get their way, it's like hit the fucking highway kind of thing. Pardon my language, but that's what I'm like. I want it to be like perfect, but it's nothing in this world is perfect. So that's why I don't look at it like in that mirror image. Like I look at it like take it slow. We just opened what I think it was the first lockdown. No, we've been open for like maybe 7. Like so we're in November, October, September, August. So we've been open for about what 6 months now.
What?
6 months or so.
Wow.
We've been open.
Yeah, well, we did catering for like 2 years.
Yeah, I know about the cater. I'm just saying, like, I'm telling them by 2023, we'll know everything, like what we spend every year, like, what our average of this is. Right now, we do know our customers and we do know what we get. Some days we don't. It might switch. But my thing is with,
You gotta build your customers too when you're open, right?
yeah, and that's the thing. It's gonna switch because we notice more people, new people are coming. Like, say, like a slow day happens, a new person comes in.
Like a catering customers,
They promote it too
they
because
promote it.
they go tell their
They've
friends.
been around since like way back in the day. But the new ones, yeah, they promote. That's what I noticed about that. Like you notice that the old customers and the new customers they both do that. That's another way.
Yeah, they tell a friend, and a friend tells a friend.
Food is good. When someone recommends someone to yours.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. I think by like 2023, we're gonna know like every like down to the bone. Like, we'll know what we're gonna be, what we save, but at the same time, we don't. We're still new. Like I don't wish to be.
Keep saying we're still.
We are. We're new in the business for like a restaurant. Babe. Not talking about
For a
catering.
business owner, yeah.
Yeah, for a business owner. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like
Yeah,
we're
that's.
still new in the
But the
business.
cooking wise, we already know how to do it.
I know you're not. Are you like?
But that's the part that people. That's the part that we talk. Oh yeah, we're just gonna do this.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Like
It
it doesn't work like that.
doesn't work like
It does
that.
not work like that. Wait, why do you have the same picture? If I were to turn off the camera. Your Tmgz.
Yeah.
You're the famous one?
Yeah, so that is let's say, freaking
Why was this down?
What?
No, 44 down. What does that mean?
What?
Like the red.
Red. The probably music that was in there that's not supposed to be in there.
This is old though.
Yeah.
4 years ago.
Oh my cooking. How are they cooking open rice? What was I punking somebody that say something funny? 85?
Where?
Right here, look at this. 85.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, 85. Yeah, hear that, yo. And we good.
I want this to stay like that. That's good.
Right.
It's basically. Oh shit! No, I don't want that.
You got the scissors?
Which one? Small one? The
Yeah,
big
one.
ones? I can't do the small.
There you go. Yeah, keep it cool. No, business ain't that easy.
So you know if you go they should have took in the first place. See with us too, like we like to show the people our food before we put it in like the walk-ins. We like to show people our food, like what they're getting, because A, they see that the food came how it is, and B, if anything was in the food, they know that it didn't come from us, because they see, like, you know.
I like what you're doing. For me, it's deep. I gave you the food and then nothing.
Yeah, like for example, like they see our heads wrapped, like we don't. There's nothing in your food. Like say like for example, if someone took their food home, right? And at the top of the food there's something. Then they say, okay, I gotta bring it back. See, we show our food because it'd be different if something was inside, like. But then again, you gotta watch for people. Like, it could be shysting, like put something in your food that they know it wasn't from you, kind of thing.
Right.
So we know our product. So say like
You know our
they
customer.
said, oh, there's why is there? What can I say? What do we not have in our? Give me 1 sec. Let me think. Why do I taste hot sauce in my food? We can say, well, we don't have that here, so maybe, like, you know, that's an or no. Okay, wait. Let me rephrase that. I kind of said it wrong. Sorry. Okay, so say like they went home and they mixed their own food and they put hot sauce or a whole bunch of pepper. They don't. I'm just saying examples. They don't need pepper and salt with our food because it's just right. And then they bring it back and we see a whole bunch of pepper all over, sprinkled all. That means they already digged in their food, and that means that they could have had hair or anything that they found in their food that could have came from them, right? There's a possibility, and that's the next thing. I'm glad we have cameras in the building and outside because we can, like, say like a customer, someone writes a review or someone writes something saying, "Oh, I love your food tastes like this," or try to punk us in any kind of way. We just go back and we just say, we comment to them, say, well, we're sorry that you feel about that way, and if you would like, you can come into the restaurant, you can come into the building, and we can refund your money, or we can work something out. Because we want to see who you are and what you look like.
And give you another meal.
And give you another meal if that was the case.
I'm the type of person to give you another meal and your money back.
Right. Money and meal back. meal that you wanted to enjoy that you couldn't because of something.
So,
That's how I feel.
right. I totally agree with that. We agree with that.
I like showing the people the food because then it's like they see how it's presented, they see what's in it. They can't go put like a nail or some long hair, especially if it's like black hair or blonde hair or blue or you know what I'm saying? Because I don't have that blue hair or I don't have green hair. Or, you get what I'm saying?
Because we see it by having our work at other restaurants.
Well, I've seen plenty of stuff that was like very messed up. Like for example, I seen when I used to work, um, this person, this lady, basically found a pill, a small pill in her food. Mine actually opened her pills to take because when you take certain I don't take pills, but I think certain pills you have to have like food or water with. So maybe she was taking out her pills and she didn't realize one dropped in her salad. That's a good example of crazy people too. But she was like, oh, there's a um, pill in my salad, etc., etc. And mind you, nobody in that kitchen took medication. And then the next one happened was these are people trying to sabotage you clearly. The next one was they found a fucking nail, a finger, a nail that was clipped. You can tell it was clipped and put in there because they had to washroom. So basically, the people must have clipped the nail in the washroom, came back, put in their food. You know, they want a free meal and they want their money back. That's how it works for some people. They're fucking broke ass motherfuckers. No, I'm joking. I'm not gonna talk like that because that's rude.
That's just low. Like, that's low right there. Putting a nail and you get a free food and all that stuff.
Like, I can see like if, for example, you have the people that sleep with their animals, have fur all over them, come to work. That's one thing. Me, I don't want to hire anybody that comes to work with fucking hair on their clothing. Don't don't come with like me personally. I want them to come to work, change into their uniform, change out of their uniform. You get what I'm saying? Because if they have to take a bus or if they have to take any public transit, they don't like anything. I don't want their hair or their anything that's caught up on their clothing to get into food. That's the next thing that happened with this place. The people were eating their eggs and they found it was like pretty much in their. They pulled a big ass long piece of hair, but mine none of the hair the hair that was pulled did not match anybody's hair. It was black and long, like black and long. There's nobody in there. My only suggestion that could have happened, which no, I don't think it happened like that, is that the people that were cooking the food must have had a hair that was on their clothing. But once again, you can't really like blame people because you don't know how the customer is. You don't know if they want just a free food, or to sabotage your place, or they might have someone that knows a restaurant that they want them to be better than yours. There's a lot to worry about. I think it's just love sitting in this company.
You gotta watch. You gotta watch people. People do anything. Like the whole. I couldn't understand the whole. How your pill fell out, and then you're in the salad, and you want a free food for it, knowing it's coming from you.
Yeah.
And then what's the next one? The whole nail going in and clipping your nail just to put it in there. Like that's disturbing.
Oh, cheeky.
Hmm. What's up?
Jelly belly.
Mm-hmm. I seen that earlier.
Don't matter. Yeah, there's so many things that
Yeah, there's so many things.
you just gotta watch for, like.
I see that. There's so many things like you gotta be careful because you might get fucked up. Like I said, it's not like going on the street, you see somebody, you could just say, hey,
Right.
you owe me money. These are the process you gotta take with a curve. You
And
know what I
not
mean?
only your food, it has to taste good. You should present it good too. Like people like seeing that clean presentation. Like it doesn't have to be like fancy dancy, but at least present it where people can see what's inside their food. And if they don't like a certain this or that, they can see it. Even with the pictures, you gotta have clear pictures. Like these pictures right here are actual dishes. These are what they get. That's what they're gonna purchase. And you see what I'm talking about? And macaroni pie. These aren't even edited pictures. They're just like pictures we took and put on the menu. Like I said, we created the menus by ourselves. We didn't need the company's help.
There's a live screen, the macaroni pie. There's actually a Daily Motion on YouTube.
Oh, this one? Yeah, this one here was actually off of, we took that off of, we screenshotted that off of the Daily Motion or something like that.
We made it on there.
Hmm?
So we made it on there. You want this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it. I'm bringing it to you. Bring it.
What do you say? Just want to see something.
See all that's on red. You see that though, right? All that. I mean, the camera's not on, but all that's on red. So you gotta be careful about when you're making videos too, because you can make a lot of videos, and you want your video.
You
When
see what you said something about like, what you say again? This doesn't add up. Come here, look. Watch, when you go here, it shows you three right here, right? And then you see this has 7, but look at that. And look at that. It's gonna be switched. Yeah, my. Oh my.
So yeah,
I was gonna ask you if you can check turn the volume down so there's no feedback. Can you do that? Can you do that for me? I haven't smoked in like 3 days.
just find that, man.
Do you check it?
Wow. Wow.
I just want to check it for a sec, but I can't.
The radio select green on there, but so yeah, well, we got half an hour left. It's fun. What did we miss? What did we miss? What kind of week we had? All right, week. Tomorrow's gonna be one of the busiest day of the week. Like always, Saturday is the busiest day of the week. Ready for tomorrow. Everything's pretty much ready. Prep. What else? Guys,
we basically
week. Okay, week. Understands. First, I don't want people paying. It's crazy.
You know what it is? People pay their rent.
Can't expect to have those back-to-back weeks. It was all right. Kind of like tomorrow gonna be a super busy day. What else?
I think what it is when people know it's like they have to pay rent. They pay their rent and then they know by like Saturday they have like that tiny little chunk change to spend. That's a good thing about it though. It's good to always like
Mm.
pay your stuff and then do what you have to do. And that's thing we did not know too is the bills. You see, at first I'm like, I don't want cable and shit or internet, no cable, internet. But then I was thinking like, we need internet because we need to get a cashier.
Mm-hmm.
We need cameras up. We are already thinking Wi-Fi for the customers. But to be honest, no customers are sitting, so we're not giving Wi-Fi like that. But if it was like an emergency, they kind of because of some reason the person didn't have a phone to, they just have a computer that they can use, I would give the Wi-Fi password only to like if it was like, you know, obviously family, friends, but at the same time you not doing to sit down, so people don't need to be sitting there. They're not gonna be sitting or standing there long because they either pre-order or they come in and order and then come back, right? That's the next thing. I didn't know that we would be paying so much money just for like bills and stuff. Like it's stuff that you will learn while you're going in the process of your business.
Mm-hmm.
You look so tired, babe.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna talk though.
Things you will learn, trust me.
You learn things you don't expect, but on the flip side, it's just knowing what to expect, knowing what day it's gonna be, knowing what the people
Where's the
want
lighter, babe?
over here, knowing what people want,
I'm doing one thing anyways.
know what people want, and know what
I tell you this.
Oh, yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, I hear you.
Not from there, like you can think my. That's the next thing. I don't even have time to sit and smoke like that or like drink like that. I have like a 1-2 drink, not even a 1-2, just a drink. Maybe a little smoke, but I don't smoke like every day. I wait until the weekends because like not only with a business you have to deal with customers, but you have to make sure your family is like your family is good too. Because it's not just about customers. It's about making obviously satisfying your customers, but you also have a family that you have to worry about too. Make sure they're good also because
Mm-hmm.
not only if you have young kids that are still in school, they need your attention also. That's how I look at it. Like it can get stressful sometimes because like my son, he's in e-learning, so he's on the computer from 9 o'clock. They get their little breaks and they end at 3:20. But he likes it, but it's stressful to him too. That's why I always try to make sure he gets like that attention. He still gets to play his video games, He still gives his baby sister her attention when needed. She's just like she don't care. She want her attention. She want her attention.
Exactly. Exactly.
What? Here, you want some? Yeah. I'll tell you to do something else.
No, yeah.
I'll do it.
No, yeah. Jangan nama ya. Nama ya.
Damn, you see? But yeah, I think like it's good. Like I was telling I'm not saying out because I'm like I was saying to Wasted brought it up. It's good to leave something behind. Doesn't matter what it is. It's good to leave a company, a business that you have left to your kids, your children, because even if they don't follow, they remember kids are not. They don't have. You don't want them to follow what you're doing, but you want them to follow what they want to do. But give them good advice. Lead them into that path. You want to leave them something, like you know what I'm saying. You want to leave that. What's good? You want to leave. How do I say
You
this?
gotta drop.
you want to leave like something behind for your kids, regardless if it's
Gang, cool.
whatever it is. Just you got something left
What it do?
behind for your kids.
Chilling, my nigga.
So, like for
High as
example,
hell business, man.
Mm-hmm.
so for example, if we wanted to
Let me get the
leave,
Me
blunt.
too.
Let me smoke with you then.
we smoking. So, agree with me, Coop, if I'm wrong. You're leaving behind something for your kids, right? But say like when I'm not saying now, but say like I'm gonna use me because I don't want to use this for you because I'm talking about like death at the same time. Say like something happened to you and you pass away, you have something left for your kids. Like you know what I'm saying? And even if they don't want to continue doing what you were doing, you they can switch it up or they can sell
Build,
it or they can make
let's
money
build off that. Build off where he at.
build off of like build off of what you had, but do it their way. Because kids don't have to lead. Your kids don't have to follow your path. You want them to do what they want to grow up.
Right.
That's why it's good to have anything. Like, even like I like what Miss Kirkland's doing too because she has like a soap and like body stuff that people need, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good business because if say like God forbid the soap brand they don't have soap in where she lives or she can make it handmade. And it's good too, clearly, because like she has good rates. I think she was on a magazine or something like that.
Yeah.
But that's good to leave behind too, because say like if her kids didn't want that, they can take what she built off of. She still has that money for them to work off of what she left behind. Like you know what I'm saying? Just like us, if we had a building, our own our own building that we own.
The fuck
and
you came from?
And say like Stephon or Janine did not want to continue running that company and we're not around, they can take that and sell it or build it into something different. Like for example, Shaquan likes gaming. What if he wants to put like a gaming kind of ideal of like, take the building and either have it, well, I don't know about COVID because, distance, but like thinking like he puts like TVs in the place, have people play games, like, or build a game, create a game and sell it in that building, like, or create his own system, or like, you don't know what they're gonna grow up to be. Like with Shaquan, he wants to be he wants to build his own games.
All right.
Like, I know he's not gonna follow the cooking, but it will, like Buck said, it will like grow into him because he likes food. I mean, he's already doing little things, right? But he might just take a different path. Like, he might know how to cook and keep that cooking in his, or like, keep it inside of his soul. But like, shit, he might just
Do two
go do
things.
something different with the building or, whatever we left behind. You agree, babe?
Right.
Because like that's why it doesn't matter what you have or what you're doing. You're gonna have something left for your kids to grow into, or grow like go that path. Like I think Janine might like cooking though. I think she might like baking or something because that little girl, man, she watches. She's like a hawk. She watches everything you do in the kitchen, and just like for example today the laundry.
Ginger.
Yeah, man. She's watching like a hawk, like yo. They had the stove on, but I didn't want to like put her near the stove like that because you know what can happen. Anything can come back like grease whenever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at her like, and she watches like a hawk, but I'm not expecting her to go down like, oh, you need to know how to bake, or I want them to help in the restaurant, but I don't want them to think they have to do what we're doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
This is a fracture.
Need that. Can be that. Like a generation kind of thing, but you never know. Their kids might.
Back you on the road, yeah?
What you doing?
John,
I look at it like that. Even if they don't get into that, you never know that their kids might.
You can write that like you're about to do something. Like you ain't about to do nothing.
You're gonna do a drive-by shoot. Oh man.
No, I'm just saying though. But still, you know what I mean.
Oh, you watching? Oh, he watching basketball. That's why he's distracted.
Oh,
Look, Coop's watching a game Milwaukee probably.
Yeah.
And you look like you're gonna go. You know, you're doing your business. Like,
oh yeah.
no, what's your name would say it? You don't have to show that. I was watching that shit. I was dying. I can't lie.
Mark, you find me laughter.
You have to show that to me.
Look, Big Five.
Oh, how did this come up slow or something? Okay, I see.
There's supposed to go there. The same thing he's saying, Mark.
He said.
That's why I was
Yo, what's poppin'? Y'all want to learn about some business? Y'all want to make some money or something?
You know what?
He said, yeah. He said, no. There you go. He rich. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Mhm.
That's fucked up.
You know, send down.
Yeah.
That shit running smooth.
Yeah.
You never know what we're gonna get next, though. We might get like what do you call it? Like a next path that we didn't expect we're gonna go down, but a good one, not meaning bad.
Like what you were saying about the bakery, bakery and
Oh, fuck.
bakery shop.
No.
The what?
Yo, what's
You
good?
said the next step is a bakery restaurant.
About to kill
Yeah,
your son.
that's
That little, yo, he don't even know. He be swearing. He be swearing like he be swearing I'm like one of them little niggas.
Yeah.
I swear. He don't even know. He don't know.
No, he don't know.
You must be joking with all the time.
Yo, I swear to God, you know what I said, Wayne? I should have never started doing that. Because I see that fucked up with it. Because he want to keep going.
Maybe it depends on what you want.
Yeah.
He want to keep going. Yeah, exactly.
See, Buffa, we
But
took
it's so
that off
funny
the
though.
menu.
He's just like you, though, nigga.
But I'm pretty sure he'll
That
be
shit came with
No, he's still no. I gotta get training though. Yeah,
That shit melts before it comes. Like,
I
my
think
thing was
and you
just sit down and eat it as
he
it is, right?
just
So
don't know.
ice
Like,
will make
why
it
we
melt.
go? He will go back. I know. Like,
It's
you'll
good.
be.
It's
You ain't gonna
good.
be, nigga.
You know, by the time
No,
they get
no,
the
you
shit,
even notice that I
that's
just
what
go
it's on the
through.
menu.
Come
Ice
on up,
cream
yeah.
is on the menu. That's crazy. Look at this.
We all learn. I got taught by good. So y'all taught me good.
That was the first menu. I like this design too, but like you gotta upgrade, I guess.
Yeah, that shit looking real elegant.
This one was the second one, but we upgraded to the third one, which was see how there's like nothing really. There's 8 items.
Oh yeah, man, TMG, man, y'all gotta send me one of them motherfucking menus, B.
This is the menu, Coop. This is the newest one. Look, this is the newest one.
Yeah, that's good shit,
wait,
man. I gotta make
that's
niggas
the
over.
front, and then you open it, and then there's the menu, like with the items, the sides and stuff. But this is like before they open it, they're gonna say a message of what we're about, kind of thing.
Yeah, that shit look nice.
And then when they open it, they have the options, right? I'm bad with the camera, okay?
We created that, you know what I mean?
But the back is like this, just like this. You got the order online. It's cool and shit.
Own ideas, Coop.
This shit takes like forever to make it like how you want
Own
it.
ideas. You see what I'm saying, Coop?
Look, these are actually all the pictures we screen.
That right there, we made that on screen.
This is
on
a
Daily Motion.
Yeah, throwback shit, man. That's real though,
man.
That's
that's on the menu. See, you keep it like that, like.
I think we gotta like take a next picture of the cheesecake because the cheesecake I put the smaller ones on to fit it, but if I can get a slice of our homemade, like the homemade cheesecake I made, I think it'd look better there. That's when we update it to the next menu. I think I'm gonna put that instead of the small ones. Because that's like, when you look at it, it's not false advertisement, but like it's, you know, I think the slice would look better because then they know they're paying $5 for a nice slice, right? That looks too small. That's why I think I'm gonna switch the cheesecake Because the pictures I have are slices, and I get to see what they get. But you know what? We took ice cream off because we knew Buck was gonna come get it. But we went through 3 menus, man. We're still like TMG wants to add a shrimp and salmon combo for $27. But like I don't know.
People are buying it, Coop. They're paying for it.
One person got it.
You know what I mean? They're paying for it.
I know, but
what am I gonna do? I'm gonna put it on the menu.
We're gonna put it on the menu because we have all the items, but like,
and I got the product.
This guy's just going overboard.
Because you know what I do? Because they wanted a snapper, right? So I'm like, yo, you can get the salmon. So I'm like, okay, $27 is good, and people like 4 or 5 people buy it. So I'm gonna put it on.
Just like the curry chicken. I didn't want it on, but it's on the menu. The jerk chicken, I was like,
hold on now, Miss TMGC. No.
I know, but I wanted to be different.
Wait. Hold on, Miss TMG. I just caught them vibes. Hold on. You can't get away from the Jamaican
nephew, man.
Hold on now. You said curry now. Curry. What? No.
I didn't want that on the menu. I can't lie, but you know.
Y'all got to put that
why?
Because
she's not a really
good partner.
She's not a really fan of it.
Yeah. All the Bumbleclar meals on there. No.
Right.
They gotta go on there. No. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Y'all gotta put it
the whole menu though. Like
yeah, but
I'm not gonna lie, this menu would have killed us. Like literally like I don't know what to say. It would have we would give too much for like
You see the step Coop? But the menus was different.
This menu, Coop, imagine paying $13 for oxtail, rice and peas, or you get a choice if you don't want the rice and peas, steamed white rice. But then you get plantain, coleslaw, avocado, or you can mix it with macaroni pie and shit. Like $13, that's very cheap. So don't interrupt me, babe. Just like the freaking shrimp and fish combo, $25. When you get macaroni pie, plantain, coleslaw, avocado, rice and peas.
Dude, that's too.
Like, that one, we would have got killed.
But what I'm saying though, that menu right there, that was Daily Motion menu.
I know.
Hold on. Show him the Daily Motion menu.
This one?
Yeah, we made that one on Daily Motion. That's when we were like, yeah, we're gonna get a restaurant. And that's when how long ago was that? And that's when Coop was like, yeah, I'm gonna go I'm getting the building for the daycare.
The what?
Yeah,
that's the front and back.
Yo, that's
but there's too many things on it because we
you
sold out in like an hour if we did that.
Do you know what it takes to make moves like that? And
this is the what do you call it? This is the menu right now.
The party chat.
Huh? Yeah. That's when we made them menus back in the day. Right. A long time ago.
That's how we made all this shit.
Right. Shit. Ain't no joke.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can plan as much as you want. This was all written out by him. This was before. It was like 8 pages. Was written out by hand.
Look about that book.
My ass wrote this by hand.
Now you got papers looking like that.
And then I did like them on the computer. You know. That's how many pages I wrote out by hand, and then did
all made off the PlayStation to pay us.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta even the plan. But we still
all made off the internet. The wire is smart. You know, that's the name. Remember, the name Team Chef Live came up off just as the PlayStation community, and everybody put a food pick. Everybody everybody posts up their meals up in there.
Hey yo, look at this. I'm about to show y'all a menu. Look at it.
We made that up.
I'm about to show y'all a menu. Look at it.
You got your ice cream.
You know what I mean? Co-founder of Team Chef Live. Oh my God.
What is that?
What's going down?
$5. Oh, I see ribs. Move over.
Oxtail, $18.
Wait, the oxtail, right? $18.
See what I'm talking about?
How much we had.
How much is that? Is that the large or the small for 18?
Size?
Is that the small for 18 or the large?
That's a large.
For
For
18?
18?
Nah, nigga, it's 20
Yeah.
bucks.
But you know what it is? People
But y'all in America though, so I
are in
understand.
America, so
I understand that, you know what I mean. That's why I know we do it, because when you do it the same price
I
and
want
add
to
it,
see you go over, but
go over, nigga. Let me see the curry. The curry, what?
I like
How
the
much?
prices,
How much?
man.
Go down. Let me see what. Oh, fried fish,
Steak, pork ribs,
$16.
nice logs.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
about right.
what do you guys call?
That's
What's a
about
log?
like what? That stew chicken?
Pizza
That's
logs,
about
like
right.
y'all got jerk chicken logs. These pizza logs.
Is
Yeah.
it like
The increase in to-go orders are dishing out.
I think of
Small businesses are working
Oh,
hard
look at that.
and with speeds all the way up
Good up, nice. What that Chinese food, sir?
oh, that looks nice. Okay,
Snap
if
of that.
I come out to America,
Fish,
I'm gonna try
plantain, all right. Let me see.
everywhere I
Looks
go.
like
It's
care,
food.
care. Yeah, man.
That
Look,
looks good.
proper.
How much that?
That's all right, but look, we don't know. Now we know we could come over.
Yeah, but we gotta be thing. We gotta
We're going
be
to that same spot though. But, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But you have to cook fresh right on the spot. I'll wait.
No,
I'll
we'll
wait, nigga. Okay.
Because I want to get it.
No. Oh, you better get out of here with that 1980 shit.
Oh,
what? What night? I can't even. Let's see, whatever.
But I'm gonna mute you, bro.
If TMZ tells me to mute you, I'm gonna mute you, okay?
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
But yeah, man.
Hey, look. Hey, Coop and Buffett, look.
Sometimes it's all about having fun.
Remember that company? Yeah, they're from America. This I can't even find. What is it? Right here, yeah. That company right there.
I'm from New York.
I don't like them at all. They can take that 500 and change and go. We already lost so much from other people, so it's all good.
Good.
We have to redo our business plan though, because first of all, I would never put Facebook. I'm not gonna lie, I made one, but I never.
Is it still Facebook or not Facebook no more? I don't want to talk about it. Isn't it? Aren't they changing the name? I'm talking about.
I'm not gonna. We did like the promotional events because we've been doing that, but like the Yelp. Oh, okay, I can't even see that. The companies here, we're not gonna put them on. They gotta get off the marketing. So
yeah.
Not even funny when it does that.
Hey, J5, Johnny 5. Hey, watch your mouth, bro.
You gotta let
I'm pretty
these
sure
dummies, man.
How do you move them? You want me to move them?
Let him talk. Let him talk. He's a dumb. Let's let him talk. I could move him too. Let him talk. Let me see.
Oh.
Let him talk.
I don't know.
A troll.
I can't believe that I'm sick of my shit that I drank.
How are you controlling this? I want to know. Like, that's scary shit.
Black people,
You're
I swear,
controlling
black
this
people
thing.
making people on the fucking planet.
Remember I told you I could do it from my phone?
But how you do that again? Come show me right now.
You gotta download that app. I mean, this nigga download that phone app too.
Right click.
No, just come show me like you do when you're doing it.
Talking a lot. Say nothing, or don't never mean stand on shit or mean shit.
How you do that?
Or when they do it to the wrong people.
Why? How do you have access to No, but how? No, don't touch them.
Niggas be goofy, man.
How do you have access on the phone if I'm on this? What do you mean? Because
a lot of shit when they were around the same place.
He said, "Don't worry about." Anyways, I'm going back to.
Before they don't know they be.
You got anything you want to say? Are you gonna hire this person?
Nobody though. Where I do my brother, I do outside.
Some of these niggas, yeah.
You see, that's fucked up because I wanted to like teach young, like the young community how to cook. Well, I'll be back, y'all.
Niggas always feel comfortable to send shots.
Yeah, that's what shit is. That's how it's about. It's about
Yeah, let it talk,
waking
man. No walk. All
waking
bark, no bite.
up, waking up, getting up, going to your own business,
All bark,
knowing that
no bite.
you know what I
For
mean.
real.
You
Motherfucker to
doing the
bite
work
you.
for yourself.
Then I bite the motherfucker they need to be biting. So fake. That's
Yeah.
that J. Hardy shit, man. I'm so tired of black people, man. Fake ass opinions, fake ass love.
Why, J5, why
I
you
see
gotta
it.
get my homies going? Why you gotta get Big Dog Coop going, yeah? Like, come on, yeah? Why
Man,
you
I'm gonna
gotta
keep
get
going harder. I had to watching the motherfucking people be so fake for so long. Turn you cold. Yes, bitch. Yes. It's a lot of
DJ Cali in the motherfucking building.
bitch.
That nigga J5 funny, yeah.
Bitch.
Really, Buck, Buck?
What no baby?
Yeah, won't be a bitch.
Really, Buck, Buck? Are you
I ain't
fucking
hear that.
serious?
I know that. I'm from the old school. That's that Dr. Dre, nigga. Only one motherfucker make that bitch sound like
What no baby?
want to be a bitch.
What no baby?
What the fuck is wrong with you, yo?
What no baby?
Who the fuck is J5 anyway? Nigga still talking, man. Bro, go kill it with them
Yo, I
now,
gotta
man.
go
Go
back
talk
and watch that.
them niggas in your
Hey
name.
yo,
Bro,
hey, I gotta go back and watch that part. That was funny, bitch. Bitch.
Yeah, it's too funny. Yeah,
Wanna be a bitch.
Y'all niggas want to talk all that shit, but really be wanting to be a bitch when it comes time.
Yeah.
Niggas who move around with that fake shit.
Hell yeah. Let me ride. Come on,
my niggas on your ass.
Hey yo,
we near
hey
talking.
yo, what we doing now? Hey yo, what we doing now, yo? I'm back at the building like 100 plus. You heard? I'm looking like 100 bucks. You heard? I went out of state. I pushed weight. Now I'm back with the plate.
Gotta get off
I'm trying to
topic
divide
sometime
it
because
amongst
these people are
my
ridiculous.
amigos. Hey yo, I'm trying to divide my
Put them
plate up
back in their
amongst my
shoes.
amigos.
Yeah.
Hey yo, and I just came up. Hey yo, just let y'all niggas know, yo. I just came up with a master plan for us to get some money, man. Just let y'all niggas know. You know what I'm saying?
I heard they're big.
I got some shit for us, man. We about to be the Three Musketeers, I guess. Fuck it. Three Musketeers. The Three Musketeers.
You want something that I don't know.
Yeah. I've been, you know me, man. My brain stay fried, stay getting high. I always come up with a master plan. You know what I'm saying?
You crazy as hell, yo.
But yo, ain't no lie though. There's some real shit though. I came up with some real shit though. For real. All jokes aside, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna pitch it to y'all niggas and see what we can come up with. But this is gonna be the best thing shopping for us, yo. I ain't lying, yo.
You ain't in.
Hey, yo, I'm telling you, man. I'm about ready to tell it on here, man. Just like, know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's so real, it's so gangster. I mean, ain't nobody stop it, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I got a master plan.
One nigga said, Man, see, niggas who mama's dead always act weird.
He said that.
Having a
Not the nigga. Not the nigga.
stupid
Not the nigga that gotta. Not the
here.
yo. Not the nigga. Not the nigga that gotta buy extra rolls and extra rolls and extra rolls of tissue. Not that nigga. No, we ain't talking about that nigga.
Not the nigga who mama's still an activator drug addict.
Come on, boy.
Not that.
Bro.
Not that nigga. Oh yeah. Oh, the nigga with the mama that's still active on the pipe. Oh man.
He think we don't know he be going out and get them dime bags.
He be trying to bring mama.
Like mama, that's what we talking about. He was selling dope to. She was the only customer. I'm dead.
Come on, mama. You gotta come to the house, mama.
I got something for you to test out.
Mama, you gotta
right?
come to the house, mama.
He get a bitch a whole 75 popper to test out. He don't even know what he giving her.
Mama.
Get a bitch a dime. You get a bitch a 75. Pay the full movie clean all over again. Like, damn, they all this for 100. Now, you gave her plenty dope.
Be like, yeah, nigga, why is a problem or something? No, nigga, I'll be back though.
Damn. Can I meet you back in this building?
No. So I'm gonna be across the street. You see the one across the street? That's when I'm gonna be at.
The building to the left, yeah. Oh, that's too funny, man. That's too funny, bro. Damn, you could tell the way your mama, only a dope fiend would come on the camera knowing damn well her son doing this shit, and the whole world of young ignorant niggas is watching.
Yeah.
It takes a crackhead to do that. I'm sorry, but it really do. Because no, she actually get into debates.
Yeah.
That's your mom. Like, it's really true what they say about you California ass niggas. Y'all all want to be movie stars. Your mama thinks she can act. I'm dead. Because that nigga show be acting. Oh, shit. Fucking dead.
Oh, miss you so much. Kelly, how was your recital? Amazing. You should see me. Yeah, that good, huh? Yeah, it really was. Are you feeling better? Yes. Okay, guys, let's eat. Pizza's for you. Tim, you have the burger. Mike, spaghetti with your favorite sauce. Join us. Thanks, man.
Huh? You want me to shut it down? You want it or what?
Sure. Kids.
Bucks live.
Mom coming home.
Alright. Buck. I don't know why Coop hasn't made a screen yard on like. I don't know why you haven't done one yet, Coop.
Huh?
I don't know why you haven't done a screen yard yet.
Because I don't know how to do that.
You have to type it up. Hey, Buck, fire one up.
Yeah.
Fire one up.
Go ahead. Up, Buck.
Fire the screen yard up. I'm about to shut this down.
All
right, I'll see y'all next week. And next business talk. Me and my
Yeah.
people.
You notice don't nobody want to come in that can't relate.
Right. Right.
Nigga coming that motherfucker like, what you just say?
Right. They
Hit my
don't know how to talk business. You know what I mean? But with something else, somebody getting there, you know what I mean?
I talk business when they finna go haul
That's what,
something on the highway
but,
and they don't buy.
that's what most people is, Coop. They don't like it when you talk civilized. No, they like it when you talk angry. They like it when
Yeah.
you do the aggressive. You know what I mean? But that's the next topic we're gonna talk about next week. You know what I mean? I'm gonna shut this down. I'm gonna jump in the book, but make sure y'all subscribe to everybody up in this.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. You want to fuck up the Chef Life channel.
Right.
Keep cooking, B.